Hello everybody, welcome back to the show. This is Speak of the Joker, and today we continue right off where we left off. Just got out of a lucky 38, and we have been given a billion missions, including one right now from this young doctor, scientist lady, would be a doctor in modern times, probably a doctor of some type of science. Just giving us a moon comes over the tower, access the data point at Lucky's 38's data terminal. It's very interesting, this quest. I do remember, I can tell you a little behind the scenes about this, little step away from the roleplay, because I actually do know this. This is probably the scientist that helped Yes Man and... Sorry, loose hair or something. And... So it's a little confusing that she needs access to the terminal to get information about houses like health network or something. It's a little confusing because she has Yes Man's access, but I'm guessing that his own personal internet network maybe is better protected. I don't know. We'll just do that the next time we go into Lucky 38. I'm not in a super big rush. However, we were given just a ton of quests. This is what I think kicks off. This is like the end of Act 1. And so this like kicks off Act 2, which is like, I think I didn't, I guess I could update my Twitch thing to say Act 2, but I don't really know how the flow of this game technically works. But we talked to Yes Man, so now Yes Man has given us a bunch of ways, essentially to a path to finish the game. And then we have a quest with Veronica. We have a quest with the Brotherhood. We have... Oh, right. A random quest with the NCR. That's not super important. I guess we can just do that one whenever. We have... we still have our quest with that. Where's our house quest? I feel like I'm missing something. Huh. Am I... Okay, so we have... Yes, we have the quest from Caesar to be like, hey, come talk to us, which we might want to start that today. Huh. Am I missing something? Whoa. Okay, I may have broke the game by talking to Yes Man. I'll be honest, between us, I know Yes Man exists, right? Like, I've played this game before, so I do know Yes Man exists. I didn't know he was in that room. I just have forgotten. I was expecting to see the house always wins as one of these quests. It's very confusing. I am very confused. So, yeah. So the thing is, Yes Man gives you essentially... Okay, wow. Let me take a step back and try to explain this, because now I'm looking at the quest logs that I didn't even look at, and now I'm rather confused. So there are the major factions in the game still exist. There is Mr. House, which we haven't met until this point. There is Caesar's Legion, and there is NCR, which we definitely will have met before we met Mr. House. That's typically how the game goes, right? You're stealing your spurs that jingle jangle. So you meet them first and you get your impressions. However your impressions are as a player, you get those impressions before you meet Mr. House. On top of that, there are these side factions like the Brotherhood and the casinos like the Omertas and the Great Khans and the Boomers, which we haven't met yet. So there's these side factions, right? Which we haven't met all yet, right? So the way the kind of end game funnels you into this game is you have these main factions competing for your attention, and then those main factions essentially also want you to act a certain way to those minor factions. So the main factions have very strong thoughts about the other factions, Obviously, Caesar's legions and NCR are fighting over Hubris Dam. That is the big war that's coming. Every character agrees, including House. So I accidentally talked to Yes Man first. That truly was an accident. Even though I have played this game before, I didn't realize he was in there. So, like, that was interesting. So now I've talked to Mr. House, and I've sort of wanted to, from a roleplay point of view, kind of go along Mr. House's plot now, his quest line. He essentially asked me to do certain things, so my plan was to do those things. And here I am looking at my quest log, and I'm not seeing them. I'm seeing Wildcard, which means that's the House's direction. And then I am seeing quests that are not related to this. So I feel very strange about this because I have change in management, return to Yes Man, or kill or disable Mr. House. I'm not ready to be making these big decisions. Have I done the underground thing of Caesar's yet? No, I just talked to Mr. House, Doc Rose. I just talked to Mr. House. So I thought I would have all of these quests because while I was in there, I'm going to head back in there. I'm going to talk to Mr. House again and just see what's going on. So while I was in there, he told me, hey, well, while I'm in here, why don't I go ahead and just do this quest? I think it's actually might be on this bottom floor. Is it? Yeah, it's on this bottom floor. I think he actually told me, everything I needed to do. And I agreed. All right, we're going to bug the Lucky 38 network. Amazing. We bugged it. We're the best. So I think the issue is I talked to... Oh, Doc Rose, you said you know what the issue is. If you haven't visited Caesar's to the underground portion, you can't progress House's storyline. Oh, okay. All right. Well, you know what? We were going to do the Caesar's thing next. So maybe this is a good time to do that. All right. Thank you for letting me know.
Have you been able to bug Mr. House's network yet?
Yes, I did.
It looks like we started getting reports from the tower's network. I'm sure the others will be able to make some sense of this. Oh, what the hell? The bug went offline. Damn it. I swear to God that old man has thought of everything. Well, it looks like this was all for nothing. But you did your best. I appreciate the help.
Okay. So that's a good point. So, thank you, Doc Rose. So, what I was kind of hoping was that sort of all the quests would be here at the same time, and then I could sort of do them all at the same time. They do kind of conflict because it is Mr. House saying, tell me what, it says go to the hidden bunker, and it also says, go to the hidden bunker,
Don't be carrying any guns into the casino.
Actually, I can do that in the tops because we're friends now. Because I killed Benny or something. I don't know. It doesn't really matter. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We are actually going to do this quest. We have, partially because we traveled with Boone, we have killed so many Legion. Just absolutely so many Legion. We've taken them out of every known place. There might be places that I don't know. Every known place in this entire area. And with that in mind, let's travel back to Nipton real quick, just to rub it in. This is one of those places we took them out. Although we haven't taken down their flags and put up NCR flags, and we also can't save these people because it says if we take them down, it'd kill them, even though we have really high medicine now. So that's not great. Yeah, there was one more radio segment from last time, Uncle John, that I didn't get to add. I just didn't have time. So let's go to Cottonwood Cove, and let's go ahead and talk to Caesar. I mean, let's start. We're gonna chip away at the kind of main quest today. That's really what's happening. I do still very much want to do the DLCs before the game gets too far out of control. out of the way. No, that's where the ambush is. We're going to go this way. There's no Radio 11 yet. No. So that's what I haven't been able to do. You'll get the notification before you start the end quest game. Right? That's how it works, right, Doc Rose? Like, it'll tell me. It'll say, like, hey, if you do this, you're gonna, like, not be able to go back. Like, you're gonna mess this up, right? But not just the end of the game, but also specifically the end of each faction. So if I kind of like change my mind about, well, here, let's save, because I actually don't want to trigger this. If I trigger this, folks, I'm just trying to, there we go. This is one of the DLCs. We're not trying to trigger that right now. But it's also like the factions, right? If you trigger the factions, it'd be bad. Oh, I didn't catch up on chat when I was fixing my hair. John, you said you forgot how long some of the dungeons in Skyrim were. Yeah. Huh. Wow, this is disappointing. All right, I just wanted to explore this because every time I hop into this game, I don't know if you've kind of noticed this for the last few parts, I've been trying to also just explore a little bit more because I've noticed that I tend to stay kind of on the main paths, and there's a lot I haven't seen in New Vegas, even though I have played it before. There's a lot I haven't done. So kind of just wanted to just do a little bit of exploring while I was also starting the main mission. So if we get a little too far off track, then we'll just really can't really load for me. I've got 2 shots. You can see that over there. I got 2 shots of normal ammo, so I'm just going to use those. That way it'll go over the optimized. There's just no way to make that work for some reason. It's quite annoying. No, a bunch of mole rats. Not a ton of interest in that. Okay, yeah, let's just explore this. Yeah, then we'll probably fast travel out of here. Yeah, Skyrim does have some, like, serious dungeons, though. No joke. Exploring is always well worth it. I think, I will say, exploring is a little bit more, Nick, exploring is a little bit more gratifying in Fallout 4. But that's not to say that it's not at all gratifying in New Vegas. I will say I see those videos every now and then, you know, on YouTube. I watch YouTube shorts, and I put out my own shorts, too. But that's probably why they feed me shorts. That are like, did you know this unnamed location in New Vegas? There's a bunch of unnamed locations. So even someday I will get that Explorer perk where I just pop up everywhere. But there's also just a bunch of, like, untagged locations. Hey, Grayley. What the hell did you just shoot? Oh, yeah. So, well, that was a gecko. But are you talking about weapons? My character got a lot more powerful. I need to go pick up my Sierra Madre armor. This armor is not doing it. So, laser rifle. I got the split beam, which does 30% more damage. And then I got plus 3 damage to all of them. And I have almost 100 energy weapons. I have like 99 energy weapons. So, our character is very powerful now. It's very good. Very good. Very exciting. I don't know what that accent was, but please forgive me. Oh, sorry. Did I trigger a location? I did. Crest Canyon East. Alright, I'm good. I don't have anything to... Well, alright, let's see how bad the radiation is. I don't think there's probably anything actually this direction. Let's see, how bad is it? See, this is another big difference between Fallout and New Vegas. This area in New Vegas would be like plus 50 radiation. I don't see any enemies here. Go ahead and take a Radix now. You think there's a death claw down here? Oh. I could take a death claw now. Oh. Kinda... Couple crash cars. There's something up here. There's red on my marker now. I know my body physically blocks it. Oh, just geckos.
Uh-oh.
Alright, I've gotten the bad old ammo out of the way, so now I go through this process. Let's pull out the bulk for these guys. Is 85% of the damage. Oh man, that is that meltdown perk. Oh! Oh! Okay, so we are not gonna get energy weapons to all the way up because we need one more book. We're just gonna get one more book. I think we're just going to keep going. Again, I've never had a character that has had survival, so I think we're going to go a little more explosives and a little more survival. I want to make explosives work, but I've not really been enjoying like throwing grenades or anything. So we're going to keep going. You know what? Just because I said that, let's keep going survival. We're going to have a weirdly high survival character. I've never had a survival character. I've also never had a character where there's like this many points, because usually it dumps so many points into speech also. Okay, no perk. I level up so fast. Can I just say that I got the skilled perk, which the skilled trait at the start of the game, which is meant to you get 10% less experience. And one of the things I read when I was building my character before we started this playthrough was like, hey, this really puts you at a big disadvantage for the game. I am leveling up so much faster than I thought that would. So I don't feel that I'm at any kind of disadvantage. And in fact, kind of the opposite. I just feel like I'm already level 25, and I'm not even like trying to level up. I'm barely into the game. I've done one DLC. Okay, well, these are all just geckos, and I as much as I dislike geckos, something tells me this is the way people usually come in to this area.
Trouble.
Wow, I am just so much more powerful than I was just a few streams ago. Oh, although if I don't crit though, it definitely does a lot less damage if I don't crit. I'm like a crit-based character. Well, I don't even know what my crit percent is right now, but it's pretty high. Every perk, every item, everything is for crits. That one's for you. I don't really want to loot them. I mean, I guess I have the meat, but I don't know. I guess I'll get some meat. I do have survival. I guess I should maybe start looting more, because I'm going to have more and more recipes. I don't know. Alright, where am I now? Okay, well there you go. We did a little bit of exploring. We found something new. Not really a big deal, not really a game changer, but ooh, boy, look at these scorpions. Well, you know what? Hey, while I'm out here.
Hey.
Whoa, those guys are tough, huh? I missed and shot some little one in the background and blew him up. So giant rad scorpions are still very tough for my character. Although I am using bulk ammo, which doesn't, like, specifically doesn't shoot through armor like my optimized ammo does. So, okay, at this point I've just become like a terror of the wasteland, and these creatures are actually in their own home. I should probably stop wiping them all out. I'm horrible. Okay, well, there you go. I'm a protagonist in a video game. Of course I'm horrible. Ooh, hold on. What do we got here? Oh, well, these guys I do need to take out. Anytime now, Vats! That was weird. I pushed Vats and then was also still shooting. Do I not have enough AP? That's so weird. The game is being weird. I can't even really tell what's happening right now. Okay, now I'm just shooting everything into a rock. Amazing. That was awesome. I love that. I love that for me. Alright. These guys are tough. Well, I guess I might as well loot them. This is how you make anti-venom. I should probably hold on to this. I think there's some quest around Night Stalker Blood. You made a new GIF, Uncle John? Nice. I'll have to check that out. Oh, yeah. The Night Stalkers, if I'm remembering the lore, and I think we actually do learn this at some point, so I'll clarify then, but I think they were made as an experiment. Oh boy. Boy, she hits pretty hard. She is just running out there, and she is just going for it. You know, good for her. Let's check out the bug stomper perk while we're out here. Okay, we've gotten off track, as we always do, but we'll get back on track soon. I just want to explore this. You gain bonus damage against insects. Alright, we'll just keep looting all this stuff. This is, so anti-venom is like Night Stalker Blood and Rad Scorpion Poison Gland. So I guess, in my mind, I was thinking both of those things are actually rather hard to get consistently. This is the place where apparently you do that. So if you wanted to farm anti-venom, which I have like 9, this is the place. If you were like, if you were doing a run where you don't buy anything from vendors, this would be the place. This is not a... Yeah, this is not a marked location, though. I see a marked location here on the map. Here, let's go trigger that. Oh, yeah. This doesn't look like a super well-finished area. All right, then we'll go back on track after this. He keeps saying. Keep finding stuff. No? Okay. Sorry, you can't see it because I'm blocking it, but there's a little unfilled triangle, which means it's a location. Here we go. This is probably it. Morningstar Cavern. Okay, so I don't... we're just going to trigger that. I don't need to go in it, right? Do you want me to go in it? All right, vote. Go in the cavern, don't go in the cavern. Let me know. And while you're all deciding that, let me do a save and pull up my inventory, and I'm going to heal up on some things. We can eat a gecko steak, drink a purified water. Okay. I don't know if we need a stim pack. I also couldn't help but notice that my rifle is not in the best condition. One of the things, between streams, I usually just like, I buy and sell kind of my extra items and stuff, but I definitely forgot I definitely forgot to use my weapon repair kits. Oh, so I have more of these back at my base, but here, I'm going to go ahead and use a weapon repair kit now on my laser rifle. Nice. That's a pretty good chunk. I think it's a function of your repair, but okay, so let's pull out our pistol then. Okay, you know what? It so annoys me that it doesn't default to whatever ammo you used last. Because I had 2 shots of that last one, and I'm not going to run into a cave with 2 shots. Alright. I'm going to go with the consensus is explore the cave. Alright, explore the cave, and then we're going to go see what Caesar's wants. We're going to go see what Caesar wants, and... Oh, you know, these guys are actually pretty tough. So, if this is going to be a whole cave... You know, I can pull out my plasma rifle. We'll see what Caesar wants, and then also complete the upgrade of the chip while we're in there. A den mother. No, now this kind of just makes me feel bad. Whoa! Den mother is no joke. So medicine is... well, Veronica's tanking just fine. So medicine is what affects your stim pack healing rate, and I might want to bump up my medicine a little bit more. I put all those points into survival, but now I'm like, I don't know. I keep forgetting that I get more, because of Grim Reaper Sprint, I get more AP if I kill something in that. I need to remember to do that. Well, I hope someday somebody gives me a quest to clear this cave out, otherwise I'm just a monster. And it serves no other purpose. Yep, I think I probably served no other purpose. Oh, duffel bag. Oh, well, there we go. Yeah, it's almost all good stuff. See, it's like the conductor is used in a lot of things, but it's also super heavy. Fission battery also used. Well, if I'm going to take the fission battery, I might as well take the conductor because it's going to be the same amount of work to get rid of it. Okay. Edie, apologies. We're just going to do this now because we know we're going to forget. Oh, why do I have combat armor? Maybe I forgot to buy and sell between streams, or did I just pick that up? I don't even know. Usually, yeah, I think I actually just forgot to buy and sell between streams. Maybe I didn't do anything. I was really busy these last few days. The break between my Wednesday stream and my Saturday stream it's Thursday, Friday is usually they're very busy days for me. And then Saturday to Wednesday, it's a little bit of a bigger break, and I have some time to work on stuff. So that's just how it works. But, I mean, it doesn't change the flow of the game per se. Ooh, I just am carrying a lot of heavy stuff. Okay, at some point today, we might want to drop all these things off. Oh, Edie is just straight up full. Okay. Are you sleeping? Take yourself? Sleeping better now. Sleeping better now. Yeah, I had a couple weeks there. Yeah, where I was got really messed up. Okay. All right, back to the main quest. We explored a little cave. Not too bad. I know I just said back to the main quest, but I think what we want to do, because we are going to a whole new area, let's pop back to our favorite town. and just unload all this stuff we just got that we don't need to be carrying around everywhere. And then we will be good. Yeah, this is partially why Edie's so heavy. Edie just carries my extra supplies, like my healing items and stuff. The healing items that have weight. What do you got on you, Veronica? You got good stuff on you?
You're making me carry the heavy stuff, aren't you?
Would you wear this? You want a combat armor and combat helmet? Would you wear it? Yeah, hey, if you'll wear it, go ahead. You can have it. I don't care.
Hey there. Need anything?
Yeah. Yeah, why don't you buy these things I just bought? Oh, he has no money. He has so little money. Alright. We'll deal with that sometime in the future. All we're gonna do now is just drop this stuff off so we're not as heavy, that's all. I'll deal with buying and selling at another time. I don't know when that time will be, but it'll be another time. As you can see, I have other stuff in here to sell at another time. Oh yeah, that's what I did between streams. I literally just came in here and dumped everything off. That's funny. I'm actually gonna use that. Okay, where was... I'll keep the meat because the next fireplace I go to, I can turn that into gecko steaks, and those are good. Nice darker tails. I don't want anything to do with those right now. Again, in the future, I'm sure I will. I don't need the wine. I don't know why I have wine. And, like, I need, like, 1 alcohol on me, like, just in case I need 1 more strength for whatever random reason that I can't even necessarily think of, but might be a thing. Vision, battery, where's conductor? Conductor. Okay. There we go. We're at 98, which still seems heavy because apparel, repair, boom. There we go. Yeah, 90 still seems heavy for us. We have a lot of stuff on us. All right. I like to be in the 80s, but I'm not going to... At this point, we're not going to be micromanaging that. Let's... oh, no. I'm not going to save over that one. I'm not going to save over that one. I am going to save over that one. It's weird to not save over certain saves. Okay, we're going to sleep 8 hours. And then we will render under Caesars. Yes, so the hair, for those of you who are wondering, because it is not normal for me, the hair is because I washed my hair because I had stuff in it. I was doing a professional work training and I wanted to look professional. And so I had stuff in my hair, so I washed it before I went to bed last night. But I just didn't have the energy to take a shower. So I just washed my hair and I sold that stuff to her. It's fine. And then I woke up and it was crazy, and no matter what I did, I couldn't get it down. So this is the best best we could do. We went faux hawk. It was Uncle John's suggestion, so I think faux hawk was a great idea. Cottonwood Cove, because it's such a hostile area, they put you outside of the town limits. That's kind of funny. I very much enjoyed, can I say this, like my character enjoyed it and my player, me personally, enjoyed completely wiping out all the Legion at Cottonwood Cove. There was something very satisfying about that. And looks like they haven't restocked or come back or whatever you want to call it. I also think it's funny that it's like, it's stealing to steal from their footlocker. Like the game has identified this as a negative karma thing. Like it's negative karma to steal from the footlocker of people who you give me positive karma for killing. I don't think the game actually gives you positive karma, but... So, yep, the only person left is this guy. So, because I'm not traveling with Boone, Caesar gave us his mark, he reset the faction, we are neutral. For right now, Although I don't know exactly how this is going to go. I am going to come in neutrally. I actually don't remember, like, me, the player, not the role play, me, the player. I don't remember how this goes exactly. I don't know how it's going to go. I don't know if we're going to get into a huge fight. And if we do get into a huge fight, can we win that fight? So we just did a save, and we'll see if we're ready for whatever is on the other side of this.
Awe, are you ready to head upriver?
Tell me about yourself.
I am Cursar Lucullus, and my orders are to escort you to the Legion's camp at Fortification Hill. Are you ready to go?
Oh, this coffee is really good, but it's just on the edge of being a little too cold, so I'm probably gonna, like, chug this. Like, it's just a little bit too cold to be enjoyable, because I honestly just forgot about it for the last hour. What happened at the fort? What will happen at the fort?
You'll be meeting face-to-face with the mighty Caesar himself, founder of the Legion, conqueror of 86 tribes. To my knowledge, this is the first time Caesar has ever summoned one of the dissolute to see him. Not even tribal chieftains receive this honor.
Interesting.
All who are not Legion are dissolute. They live in squalor, unrestrained by morality, lacking moderation, temper, and self-control. Their very existence is a blight on the common good. Even worse are the profligates, the subtype of dissolute one finds this side of the river. They hold themselves to be civilized, when in fact they are corrupt and self-interested. The truth will be made clear to them soon enough.
I mean, it doesn't sound like he's too far off about lacking self-control. Every time I see a Legion, I gotta kill him. What have I done to earn this honor?
You'd know better than I would, but you must be remarkable for Caesar to take such an interest.
Okay. Well, I guess I'm ready to travel with you then.
The trip will take a few hours. Take your place on the boat.
A few hours? Isn't it right across the river?
By order of Caesar, all visitors must disarm and relinquish all banned items. This order also extends to the platinum chip you carry. For now.
Oh, I don't like... If I just refuse to disarm, do they just kill me right now? Is that kind of like... Yeah, boy, that's kind of annoying. I wish I had a little bit more. Huh. I mean, I'll keep my holdout weapons. Uncle John's saying no, 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 but I think if I refuse, they just instantly all attack me, and then I don't really learn anything about the story or anything, so... look, real talk, I am trying to play this kind of, like, role play and whatnot, but if we mess up, I will just reload. Like, I'm not beyond being like, oh, oops, I totally screwed up, I'm gonna reload. I'm trying not to do that, right? Like, we are trying to play this straight, but... Oh, hold on. Oh, sneeze? 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 Got it. Alright, we'll keep our holdout weapons. I actually have probably
Your
more holdout
belongings
weapons.
will be returned to you when you leave.
I think that's a function of sneak.
Caesar.
So I actually probably could have had a lot more holdout weapons. I still got some C4. And some mines. Yeah, I probably could have had more holdout weapons if I had a higher sneak.
Awe. Awe. True to Caesar.
I'll wave right back at you. So the footlockers all require a key. That's annoying. So the footlockers are where my stuff is.
That machine looks like a floating eye. I don't like it.
Okay.
You're making me carry the heavy stuff.
Okay, so I did have a plasma rifle that I use as a backup to repair my plasma rifle on Edie, so... Similar function, I think it's the function of my sneak. Not their sneak, maybe? I'm not sure. The eyebot looks like a floating eye, yeah. Yeah, this very well may be a trap, like I'm not...
Some of the slaves have been spreading stories about the burned man again.
Oh, tell me all about the burned man.
So you're the visitor I've heard some of the legionaries talking about. If you're in the mood to trade, just say the word.
Have you met Kaiser?
I haven't had the pleasure. I have crossed paths with Legate Lanius, his second in command, however. It was unpleasant.
Unpleasant.
I'll grab my tools.
So I just want to show you all, like, what repair is. I barely need anything repaired, so this is a... Never mind. He has a repair skill of 30. I can't show you this. What I was going to show you is how ridiculously expensive repair is from a vendor, and it seems so silly. But it's why, like, jury rigging is the best skill in the game, because you can repair, even with things that are not super alike, but it's like, you buy this $34, pistol from a vendor, and you can repair your $1,000 pistol, versus you take your $1,000 pistol to a vendor to be repaired, and it's like 8,000 caps to repair it. You're just like, what?
He's the best the Legion has to offer, or so the Legionaries say. Brute of a man, wears a fancy metal mask in a battle. He killed one of my pack Brahmins simply because it was in his way. I knew better than to complain about it, though.
Oh, yeah, what do you have for sale?
Have a look.
So they let me have all my caps. So I could just buy a gun from him after being disarmed. That's a little funny. And I can buy enough ammo to take out everybody. Okay. Ooh, a Joker card. All right. I don't play Caravan, and I have no plan on it, but I'm gonna buy a Joker card. Even from this guy. Ooh. I think I already have this one. Creates 2 beams together. Oh, I think I have one that does 3 beams. Or maybe it is 2 beams. Is it 2 beams or 3 beams? Laser rifle beam splitter. Is this different than the one I have? I don't know. It's probably not, right? There's no way that there would be things that similar. I can't
Give me a
check.
shout if you need anything else.
I'd like to know more about you.
Shoot.
Are you part of the Legion?
No, sir.
No, independent trade from Arizona. Alright, actually, I don't really care. Alright, bye. Alright, let's do it, folks. Oh, a slave! Oh,
Keep hearing about
great!
some couriers
Slaves!
making a fuss over at the strip. Must have delivered
That's
more than
so
just mail.
great. I don't actually know if my character is going to be able to handle this. I might kill them all. We might not make it out of here without a serious fight. Like, I'm already sort of regretting coming here just for a chat.
I'm looking forward to getting sent across
Wait,
the river.
where's my stuff? Did I? Hold on, let me clock where everything is. Okay, that's my stuff. It's over there. All right. Now let's change our music, huh? Yeah, I am not feeling this place at all. I really already hate these people, and I just got here.
That machine looks like a float.
I don't know
I
that...
don't like it.
I guess I have to kill the guy... I guess I have to kill the guy who has the key to the footlocker, or I have no shot of...
The camp.
of doing all this with the weapons I currently have. I mean, I do have some C4, like I could take out one person for sure. Look at the slaves. I don't like the slaves. Oh, okay. Well, let's go talk to him and then... Oh, but there's kids here. I can't kill the kids. It's not their fault.
Hi there.
I can't kill the kids no matter what.
I'm harsh on the children, but they'll be excellent legionaries. I'm quite proud of them.
There's still time to fix the kids. I bet the followers of the Apocalypse could help them. Oh, where are the little girls? Already slaves. They don't hold positions in the military.
Had the legionaries at Nelson been more seasoned, we'd still hold the settlement.
Oh, really? You want to bet? That was me, single-handedly. Single-handedly.
True to Kaiser.
Okay, alright, we're getting a little heated.
You here to fight in the arena? Then you're talking to the right man.
No, I'm here to fight in your stupid arena. me about the arena.
Such as?
What are the rules?
Light armor and machetes only. The challenger, the one who asks to enter the arena, may be pitted against one or more opponents. All matches continue until one side is dead. No exceptions.
Can you use healing items? What is the fighting?
Most of the time, it's some young legionary trying to make a name for himself, hoping to get noticed by Caesar or the Praetorians. We pit slaves or prisoners against each other once in a while,
Oh,
but
great.
it's not much of a show. They're usually too reluctant to kill each other.
Well, it sounds like a lovely event.
Like what? A great warrior. When he was but a recruit, I watched him kill 10 men in the arena with his bare hands. He doesn't feel pain, and he never ever shows mercy. If all legionaries were like him, the Legion would be invincible.
Okay.
Go.
Well, Uncle John says, must not kill. Yeah, exactly. All I want to do is kill these people. But let's be real. My melee weapons is 20. And my unarmed is 31. This is just from picking up books and stuff. I've put 0 points into these.
The new slate. The mark of Caesar protects you.
If you're injured, I might have healing powder to spare. What about it? Do you have some advice?
Oh, look! Hey, survival coming in. I have never played a character with any points of whatsoever in survival, so this is kind of cool. This is interesting. It makes sense though that my character would. So quick recap. I'll do the exclamation point bio, but I know there's some new people here. But I want to just tell just a little bit of a backstory because it's relevant to running into Caesars and kind of a recap for people about my character. So I was born in kind of the Appalachian area. My character is now in his 30s, and around the age of 12, my family was taken by slavers. There was a radio signal that had gone out that had identified where our camp was and where we were hiding. And so they were taken by these slavers, and they were heading west. And during that process of heading west, this was my mother and my father and my sister. I was following them, and it took 3 years for me to catch up to them. So I've kind of told this story over a few streams as things have triggered these memories. But I found my father just dying and tortured, finally caught up to them. And all the while, I guess I should mention the relevancy of Legion is as they were traveling from east to west, they were incorporated into the Legion's, the Caesar's Legion, because the Legion essentially what they do is they will either find a tribe, and if their goals are aligned, they will incorporate them to their army, or they will essentially wipe everybody out but the young men and fold them into their army. And so you don't know who you're going to be, who they're going to come up with, but they will either kill you all or they will take you all. They will take everybody else as slaves. So the Legion doesn't really have a great track record of interacting with tribes, which is something I do want to try to explain to the Great Khans, and hopefully I'll get the ability to do that. And so essentially I finally caught up to slavers, which then had since become part of Caesar's Legion. It literally took 3 years as we were traveling from east to west, and we were not too far outside of the Mojave when this happened. And I could only get away and save my sister, and she still had her slave collar, and unfortunately the slave collar went off, and that is like a guilt that I've lived with for the rest of my life. And now it has been 12 years I've been kind of bouncing around the Mojave, not really knowing what to do. And I became a courier and extra jobs. I also worked for a caravan for a while, and, done it all, just trying to figure out what to do with my life. And this opportunity has come along where now I have all this access to Legion, and I teamed up with Boone, and it gave me this ability to kind of get a little bit of revenge on these people. And now here I am. That's partially why I have survival skill, and now I'm going to meet Caesars. It's been just this, I don't know what a 2-month period of just this whirlwind, and I think I'm a little confused and a little lost and a little not sure what to do. But I've also have been very much enjoying getting a little bit of retribution on the Legion, and now here I am, about to meet Caesars, and every instinct I have, and Uncle John has pointed this out too, every instinct I have is to kill everybody here, because they're horrible people. All they do is bring destruction and chaos from the east to the west, and they enslave people, they put people in bomb collars, they bring no good with them, and the good they bring, they like to wrap it up in some there's discipline, there's like this military discipline. Yeah, no, this world's hard enough. We don't need your extra layer of that military discipline to justify all the other horrible treatment that's been going on. So let me tell her about this, how to use this healing root a little bit better, huh? That's cool.
Oh, I've been using 2 roots for flour. Thanks to you, I'll be able to create twice as much healing powder per day.
Great! Caesar's Legion fame added. That's exactly what I wanted. I guess I should have thought that one through.
For sale? I'm a slave, not a merchant. I could give you some healing powder every day, but you'd have to be a friend of the Legion. Okay.
Slaves aren't much of a challenge in the arena.
That's great. Can I cook on this? I actually do have some steaks I want to cook. It might be relevant. I might be needing them. Uncle John says, but like Troy, we shall be the Trojan and destroy them from within. We might be. We might be. I gotta get my stuff, though. As angry as I am, and as much as I want to kill everybody here, I also know, very logically, that this is 4 times as many people at Cottonwood Cove.
Awe. True to Kaisar.
And I don't have my stuff. Without replacing the firing mechanism, this howitzer is useless. Oh, this is just pointed at the dam. Oh, there's the dam. Nice. So I guess before we even go here, let's kind of like think this through logically here. Let's do a little bit of maybe a prediction here. There's 2 ways we can probably do this. We gain enough fame from the Legion to become a friend, and then they allow us to have our weapons, and then we wipe them all out. Or we just try to wipe them all out. Oh boy, that second one sounds a lot better. We just try to wipe them all out. But either way, for now I have to hear his story. Where am I going, by the way? I'm not even going the right way. Where, like, what? Can I go in here? No?
None may enter without Caesar's permission.
Okay. So I need Caesar's permission to enter there. Is that where I need to be for... Yep. I think this is where I need to be for this other quest anyways. Quest. This one? Okay, so... Okay, maybe we do a little bit of a gut check, and we remember some of those skills we picked up in those 3 years, which which was not all fun and games. It was, you know, scraping by to survive, and it was eating mole rat, but it was also working with not necessarily the best people, and it was also trading any supplies at any trader, not asking where they got the items, but it was about, you know, trying to save our family. And maybe this is about a larger goal of saving the Mojave. So
You must enter
maybe
Kaiser's tent alone. Anyone else must remain outside.
Maybe
You must enter Kaiser's
Okay, got
tent
it. Thank
alone.
you. Maybe we play nice for now. That's all I'm saying. Not that I love it, but maybe we do.
You must enter Kaiser's tent
Yes, you keep saying that. Can they just do that automatically? Or... All right. Sorry.
Should have brought something.
I'm just annoyed because I don't even want to be doing this. God, it would be so easy to take him out. There's like 5 people in here. This ledger is an extensive record of prior dealings of tribal societies and encounters in expansion. Of particular interest is the fate of the Twisted Hair tribe of Arizona, who formed an alliance with Caesar to serve as his army scouts during the conquest of the region. Once the Arizona's wastes were pacified, the Legion turned on its erstwhile allies, stripped them of their tribal identity, and forced them into slavery. Those who resisted were crucified along the remnants of Interstate 40. That's exactly what I'm talking about. I already know this about the Legion. I've seen the devastation that they have brought to the west, to the middle of the country, to so much of what's left of the wasteland.
The new slave girls are quite beautiful.
Oh, the new slave girls are beautiful. Oh, I'm gonna enjoy shooting him in the face. Oh, I might just do it now. I might do it now. Okay. We're gonna do some extra saving because I might not have the ability to hold back. Can I walk past you? Really? You don't care? No? Just a very hard footlocker? Primarily focused routine surgeries, however the diagnostic scanner unit is burnt out, rendering it useless. Well... You need 100 lockpick. Oh, this is annoying me. Look how close to 100. How close to am I? How close to 100 lockpick am I? Lockpick. Is it time? Like, the reason I haven't maxed it out is because I keep finding books. Like, I need to find books, but no, we got magazines. We got so many magazines. Tumblers today, right? I absolutely... Oh, did I leave them in my... What is it called? Oh, locksmith's raiders. Oh, whew. I thought maybe I left him in my house. Or in my little place that I'm staying. Well. Alright. Calm down. Oh, I'll take your 2,000 bottle caps. What a weird thing to have in your locker. And now sleep in your bed. Do something else in your bed. Pee in it. Alright, well. This has been an interesting little trip around his base without his permission. We're gonna save again. Nope, I'm not saving over the Sierra Madre vaults. Stick an asp in his bed? Now that is plastic. Here we go.
You're the courier who caused so much trouble for my legion, and yet you dare come before me.
Oh!
The garrison I established at Nelson has been wiped out. Years of meticulous scheming to place a mole at Camp McCarran. Wasted. So tell me this, because I really want to know. I am feared, with good reason. But you, of all people, dare to come here and stand before me, the mighty Caesar. What were you thinking?
Oh, I didn't know how this conversation would go. He knows exactly who I am. Well, the facade is off now. Let's not pretend. I don't need to wear a mask with you. I hate you. I came here because you guaranteed my safety.
And you fell for that? Really? Because I'm going to have you killed now. Relax. I'm fucking with you.
I don't care. Try it.
You do know why I wanted to meet you, right? A man nearly kills you, so you track him across the breadth of the Mojave. You arrive on the strip and waltz into the Lucky 38 like someone left you a key under the doormat. You assassinate the head of the chairman in his own casino and get away with it. Then something happens to Mr. House's robot, some kind of military upgrade. When you set your mind to something, you get results. I like that. The question is, are you ready to get started?
How do you know so much about me?
I have eyes and ears
The
everywhere.
Fumentari.
It behooves me not to invade the West blind and deaf. It hasn't been hard to track your progress. It's not as though you've been keeping a low profile.
I have not.
The time is fast approaching when my legion will assault the Great Dam and invade the West. Before that happens, I want Mr. House knocked out of the game. A quick 1-2 punch, with you doing the punching.
What do you want me to do? Let's have a conversation. I do not want to work for him. Let's be clear.
Down the hill, at the west edge of camp, is an old building. It was here when the fort was taken in 2277. Inside the building is a hatch. And inside that hatch are 2 steel doors that bear the sigil of the Lucky 38 casino. Now that same sigil is on the platinum chip you were carrying. Isn't that interesting? Even more interesting, there's a slot about the same size as the chip on the console that opens the hatch. So you know what I think? I think the platinum chip opens those doors. Doors that can't be pried open, or drilled open, or blasted open. Because all that, I tried. I want you to destroy whatever you find in there. And then I want you to come back here and tell me about it. So go to the building and take this fucking platinum chip with you. My legionaries will meet you there, with your weapons and equipment. Goodbye.
Weapons and equipment. Weapons and equipment, he says. Okay. Prediction time. I actually, again, I don't know what's going to happen because in any playthrough I've not really done this. I mean, I've only actually played through the game maybe one time. I've like started it several times. My prediction is, just based on how this game works, is I will go in there, I will not do what he says, and I will come out, and he will notice that I didn't do what he says, or I'll have to pass a speech check, which I will fail, and then they will open fire on me. So I think we are...
We'll talk again when you've destroyed whatever is down in that bunker.
I was sort of hoping to get more lore from him and more information from him, because even though I don't like him at all, and I definitely want him dead, I guess I was sort of hoping for a little bit more, I guess, information about the Legion and possibly things that I can use against them. I guess. But that's okay. We'll have all our equipment back, and hopefully that's enough to take them all out. I really wish I had come better armed in hindsight. Remember before I left, I literally said, I mean, I might as well just start looting this stuff now. I might need it. I literally said, let's lighten up our load. It's like, let's lighten up our load so that I don't have so much stuff to carry. Oh, why did I loot baseball gloves? What is wrong with me? This is not Fallout 4. Those do not become too leather.
Spreading stories about the burned man again.
That machine looks like a floating eye. I don't like it.
Okay.
None may enter without Caesar's permission.
I have Caesar's permission. Oh, okay.
Caesar has permitted your weapons to be returned to you while you serve him.
It's about time. Hand them over.
Caesar has put a lot of trust in you. Be worth it.
I don't think I'm going to get very far down the storyline, and I'm fairly certain I'll be wiping out the fort, or they'll be wiping me out very soon. Let's see. What's best for a group like this? Start with this. Here, would you like
You're
like
making
this?
me carry the heavy stuff, aren't you?
Yeah, would you like this power fist? Would you like that more? I don't know. I guess they're about the same, right? I don't know. No? You like that one better? Okay. Whatever you need. Go ahead and let's see if we can loot.
The mark of Caesar protects you.
Okay, the mark protects me for now.
That machine looks like a floating eye.
Okay, let's check out this broken terminal. Check all cords and plugs for connection. Classic. Did you make sure it's plugged in? Chemistry set. Can't do it. Yeah, no worries, Uncle John. Okay. I guess let's get going.
I'm looking forward to getting sent across the river.
Yeah? You're not going to get sent across the river.
Slaves aren't much of a challenge in the arena.
Wow. That's brilliant. Let's go. Ooh, I'm nervous. Oh, got a decent amount of radiation in here. Oh, hi, Mr. House.
Stop wasting time. Go upload the data on the Platinum chip to the facility's primary computer.
Okay. Status log. 2279, radiation leak detected. Maintenance bot dispatch. Power surge detected. Maintenance bot unresponsive. Moving to security. Protectrons activated. Turrets activated. Sentry bots on standby. So this is November 14th at 3:05. Is that literally right now? No. Okay, so this... Wow, we have been here a while. This is a couple weeks ago. What?
Hold it right there.
Oh. Can I... Oh. I guess we're fighting. Nope. That was not much of a fight. Okay. Great. Plasma rifle. Microfusion cells. Grenades. We might be using all of these things in just a few minutes. I'm guessing something's going to happen on the like top level, and Caesar, aka Caesar, is going to go, hey, you didn't destroy that. It looks like you activated it. And then, yeah, speech check. Great. Right. Okay, cancel security alert. Turret's reverting to other state. Amazing. Okay. And there we go. Cancel security alert. Protect from standing down. Not that they're hard to kill, but I don't have any desire to kill them. I am really picking up a lot of jump. I hope there's a workbench in here. That would actually be really nice. It'd be nice if I could also patch this radiation leak. I think I have enough to make another weapons repair kit. Oh, yeah. Alright, so these are all the Protectrons I think I would have to be fighting if I didn't just turn down all the security. Well. Boy, this looks like a lovely room of death. Oh, cool. How cool is this? Just think of the, like, the firepower. I mean, I know, obviously... Excuse me. Partially because of technology limits, but also just because of imagination limits. There's like, we don't actually know how many there are here. We can just kind of only see as far as we can see. I just picked up something that I don't need. Here we go, paint gun. They're really heavy. I mean, I would have been able to take out all these turrets, no problem, but it saved me a lot of ammo, so... Yeah, great. Hi. Yeah, we're all happy. All right, this worked out. Yeah, there's nothing red on my radar. Ah, my nose itches. If the bunker's power regulators are destroyed, its reactor core will overload in a matter of seconds, with catastrophic results. Okay. So I actually do have the ability to destroy it. This is a real choice. This is also interesting that there's just creepy watching me's. Why is every radio destroyed in this game? Securitron Operations Console. Okay, let's do that last, because, I mean, that's probably how I get back to the final area, right?
Move along, please.
No, okay. Well, I was going to say we'll do that last, but I don't think there's actually anything else to do. Could I repair the power systems? Looks like no. Alright, this is it. Not much to do in here. I think if you didn't have hacking, this would be a pretty tough room. This would be a pretty tough room for Caesar's Legion. So we can only see, like, I don't know, what is that, maybe 50? But there's hundreds of them, right? See, and it says wild card, but it's like, am I doing it for wild card or am I doing it for house? Like, you don't know. I wish I hadn't talked to Yes Man. Honestly, I wish I hadn't talked to Yes Man. That was an accident on my part. I just happened to find him. Do I get the platinum chip back? Is that it? Paperweight. Literally have a paperweight on me. No? What did it say? The door is permanently jammed, cutting off access to other section of the vault. Oh. I thought that was going to open up after I activated it. Okay, I guess that's it. Let's check out the quests. What does it say? Okay, so now I have the house always wins. That's so funny. The game, I definitely messed up the game. Doors activated elsewhere. Oh, yeah, here we go. Oh! Oh boy! that would have been so funny if I hadn't deactivated the Securitrons, but then I repaired that door and then just opened this up and they just wiped me out. These guys could probably take out the entire fort just by themselves. Actually, speaking of that,
do not interfere with security operations.
Can I? Oh my god, wouldn't it be cool if I could program them to leave this vault? That would be really cool. Actually, check John turret, sentry bot. Hello.
Your work here is done. Return to the Lucky 38 so we can discuss next steps. You have a very bright future ahead of you.
Thanks.
Thanks to your actions today, so does the rest of mankind.
So can we, like, real talk, role-play talk from our character's point of view? Our character hates Legion. Done. Our character has been working with the NCR, but has already seen some massive operational flaws in how they deal with and react to situations. Excuse me. Oh, jeez. So, like, Mr. House has not really presented a uncompelling case. We'll say that. He hasn't presented the most compelling case, but in terms of the future of New Vegas, he saved the region with the work he did. He predicted the bombs falling. He doesn't really seem so bad, I guess? And there's going to be a point where we're going to have to make a decision, but I guess that point is not now? Remember the TV show? I don't know about the TV show. I feel like that was a little bit of a red herring at the end of the TV show, where they implied, like, season 1, that they kind of implied that maybe he was part of the reason the bombs were going to fall or whatever, but that's not in the game, so I don't know that, and I know they said the TV show is trying to be canon, but I don't know.
True to Kaiser.
I take the TV show as itself. I very much enjoyed the TV show. I thought they did a really good job.
You've carried out Caesar's will, but I must confiscate your equipment again.
Oh.
Wale.
Must confiscate your weapons again. So obviously we're not going to let that happen, but I do kind of want to talk to Caesar, so what should I do here? I just got my stuff back. Yeah, boy, what should I do here? I just got my stuff back. The annoying part is, if I kill these guys, I think there is no way... I think there is no way for me to, like, talk to Caesar's. Okay, we're going to save here. I really do want to talk to Caesar again, but if I might just reload, and this is where the fight starts. I'm just saying.
You've carried out Caesar's will. You're free to...
Just because I do want to talk to him. Like, I'm curious what he has to say, and, but we that might be where the fight should have started. So we'll see. We'll see. If this ends up being kind of dumb up here, then I will reload, which I know is like cheesy to keep reloading, but whatever. I just curious. I guess I'm just so curious.
You must enter Kaisar's.
Oh my goodness, with this again.
Should have brought some.
All right, we best buds now?
I felt the ground shake a while ago. I'll take that as a sign you've got the job
Oh, okay,
done.
so he just is kind of dumb.
Let's press on, shall we? As I was telling you before, I want Mr. House out of the picture. You have an interest in his death, too. If he knows that you destroyed his gadgets beneath the fort, he will strike back. You know where to find him. How he dies, I leave up to you.
I have some questions.
What did you want to know?
Are your body cards special in any way?
My Praetorians embody the martial ideals of my legion. Each one of them has done enough conquering and killing to deserve the rank of Centurion. Instead, I invited them to join my guard. So the invitee chooses whichever current guard he thinks is weakest and challenges him. The fight is to the death. It keeps them from getting complacent. Lucius has been the head of my guard for 5 years now. He was a subordinate guard for 8 before that. No invitee has dared to challenge him.
Don't worry, that fame
yet.
will be ruined soon.
Maybe it's an issue of respect. He is getting on in years. What else did you want to know? Linnaeus is the greatest of my battlefield commanders. Some might call him a great man, but I'm not sure he qualifies. Once, he was the greatest warrior of the Hydebarks, a tribe of the Arizona. Maniacal in battle. Sometimes he'd ambush Legion patrols by himself. When after several months we found and surrounded the Hydebarks camp, their chieftain raised a banner of surrender. The warrior, who was not yet Linnaeus, went insane with rage. He struck down his chieftain and attacked his own tribe.
Okay.
He killed 15 before they brought him down. He didn't die, obviously.
Obviously.
I had him tended to. He was maimed, most of his face torn off. It was days before he regained consciousness. When he did, I went to his bedside and showed him the helmet I'd had forged to cover his face. I said he could have it if he'd fight for me. He accepted, on condition that he be allowed to kill the surviving males of his tribe. I said, make it the adult males, and you have a deal. Linnaeus is savage. Savagely loyal, too, but only to me. He has no love for my legion. But this has its uses. He has no attachment to his men, no compunction about battlefield losses. All he cares about is destroying the enemy. When another legatus or a Centurion fails to achieve results, I send Linnaeus to make things right. His first step is to beat the failed commander to death in front of his assembled troops. Then he orders the ritual of decimatio. It means decimation. But in ancient Rome, the word had a very specific meaning. A punishment for cowardice. The legionaries are lined up in ranks. Every 10th man steps forward and is beaten to death by his brothers. It instills a certain robust obedience. Yes, this time my legionaries will be more frightened of the commander behind them than the enemy before them. There will be no failure this time, no retreat, no years of gathering slaves and resources for another assault. With Linnaeus to drive the legion forward, the dam will be taken. It will be our bridgehead across the Colorado.
Why did you lose the first battle?
It's not going to happen again. That's all I have to say about it.
Tell me more about the burned man.
And I've heard it's a bad idea to tempt the wrath of Caesar. Change the subject.
If I had my way, I wouldn't change the subject.
What else did you want to know?
Oh boy, I don't like that. Excuse me. What do you think of the NCR?
Do you want my opinion as a former citizen or future conqueror? Actually, my opinion's the same either way. As a young man, I was taught to venerate President Tandy of Shady Sands, the founding mother of the new California Republic. Did you know her presidency lasted 52 years? And that her father, Aradesh, was the Republic's first president? Does that sound like a democracy to you? Or a hereditary dictatorship? Because the council didn't dare oppose her. She was too popular. She had the people's love. So things ran smoothly, more or less. And as soon as she was gone, as soon as there really could be democracy, what happened then? Ever since losing its queen, the NCR has been weaker, more diffuse. Democracy has been its weakness, not its strength.
Tell me more.
Greed runs rampant. The government is corrupt, accepting bribes from Brahmin barons and landowners to the detriment of citizens. The NCR is a loose conglomerate of individuals looking out for themselves. It's lost virtue. No one cares about the collective, the greater good. It's not built to last. I'm just hastening the inevitable. Of course, the most powerful my legion has faced. Also the first to which I am ideologically opposed.
Really?
Until now, every tribe I've conquered has been so backwards and stunted, enslavement has been a gift bestowed upon them. My conquest of the Mojave will be a glorious triumph, marking the transition of the Legion from a basically nomadic tribe to a genuine empire. Just as my namesake campaigned in Gaul before he crossed the Rubicon, so have I campaigned and will cross the Colorado.
Ooh, this guy sucks.
What else did you want to know?
Tell me about Mr. House.
I know he's a coward, hiding behind an army of robots ensconced in that tower of his like a wizard in one of those Grognak comic books. Some say he's a man, others a machine. I don't care. He's in the way.
Uncle John says she ruled because folks loved her, and he rules because people fear him. Exactly.
What else did you want to
Doesn't
know?
give people a choice. What role will the regional powers play in the conflict?
I've analyzed the region's tribe to determine how they might be useful. I may tell you more at a later time, if it suits me.
I need to get a little closer to him. How did you rise to power?
Ironically, I was born a profligate myself, a citizen of the NCR.
That is surprising.
My family lived not far from the Great Boneyard. After raiders killed my father, my mother sought the followers' protection. I was 2 years old. She found work at their library, cooking and cleaning. I learned how to read, and soon I was taking courses, free of charge. Oh yes, raised in that tradition. And the teaching stuck. I was taught it was my responsibility to bring the torch of knowledge to the waste. I may have taken the torch part more literally than they intended. When I was 20, the followers sent me east to Grand Canyon. It was my first expedition. Just me and a physician named Calhoun. As an anthropologist and linguist, my assignment was to learn the dialects of the Grand Canyon tribes. What a fucking waste of time.
Wow, what a jerk.
If you think it's worthwhile to make smart people learn how to talk like backward savages, you're a follower of the apocalypse. Or an idiot.
I don't think he learned anything
anyway,
there.
We met up with a Mormon missionary who already knew a bunch of dialects. Joshua Graham. He was supposed to teach me. But before that went too far, the Blackfoot tribe captured us to hold us for ransom. They were a backward bunch. But the real problem was, they didn't know how to fight. The Blackfoot were at war with 7 other tribes, each just as pissant as they were. But outnumbered like that, they weren't going to last long. It's one thing to be taken hostage, another to be lashed to a sinking ship. So over Calhoun's objections, I decided to take certain steps.
I mean, I can understand this, but you had to also listen to his whole story. He came in with the wrong mind frame.
I taught them how to use the guns they already had, how to strip and clean them, how to breathe when pulling a trigger, how to reload ammunition. They looked at me like I was some kind of a sorcerer. So I taught them how to make explosives and started drilling them on small unit tactics. If there's anything I learned as a follower of the apocalypse, it's that there's a lot of good information in old books. Divide et impera, divide and conquer. I led the Blackfoot against the Ridgers, their weakest enemy. When they refused to surrender, I ordered every man, woman, and child killed. When next we surrounded the Kaibabs, and they likewise refused, I took one of their envoys to the Ridgers' village and showed him the corpse piles. This was new for the tribes, you see. They played at war, raiding each other, a little rape and pillage here, a little ransoming there. I showed them total warfare. Like I said, there's a lot you can learn from old books. Kaibabs joined me, and the Fredonians after that. All the pissant tribes with names that should be forgotten. I knew from the start I'd need to eradicate this plague of tribal identities, replacing them with a monolithic culture, a uniform identity. So that's what I did once my confederation of tribes was large enough. I crowned myself Caesar and created a single great tribe, my legion. I sent Calhoun, the follower captured with me, back west with a message that I should not be interfered with. Joshua Graham, the Mormon interpreter, stayed with me and served as my first legatus. That's right. Decades of warfare, absorbing lesser tribes, gathering power, forging the dross into a vast, razor-sharp scythe. My legion's expansion has never ceased. Much of the Utah and Colorado and all of Arizona and New Mexico are mine. We have cities of our own, but nothing compared to Vegas. Finally, my legion will have its Rome.
No, it won't.
What?
Why are you so strange?
I used Imperial Rome as the model for my legion precisely because it was so foreign, so alien. I'd seen what had become of the NCR's attempts to emulate the culture of pre-war America, the infighting, the corruption. Rome was a highly militarized autocracy that effectively integrated the foreign cultures it conquered. It dedicated its citizens to something higher than themselves, to the idea of Rome itself. In Rome, I found a template for a society equal to the challenges of the post-apocalyptic world, a society that could and would survive, a society that could prevent mankind from fracturing and destroying itself in this new world by establishing a new Pax Romana.
Yeah, he doesn't remember how Rome failed. Tell me about Pax Romana, although it's right there in the name.
It means a nationalist, imperialist, totalitarian, homogenous culture that obliterates the identity of every group it conquers. Long-term stability at all cost. The individual has no value beyond his utility to the state, whether as an instrument of war or production.
It's not what it means. Not what it means. So you'll destroy the NCR because you hate its inefficiencies?
No. I'll destroy it because it's inevitable that it be destroyed. It's Hegelian dialectics, not personal animosity. How do I put this basically enough? It's a philosophical theory, the kind you might encounter if you took time to read some books.
Oh, I've read some books.
The fundamental premise is to envision history as a sequence of dialectical conflicts. Each dialectic begins with a proposition, a thesis, which inherently contains or creates its opposite, an antithesis. Thesis and antithesis. The conflict is inevitable, but the resolution of the conflict yields something new, a synthesis, eliminating the flaws in each, leaving behind common elements and ideas.
He is so well read, and he is so smart, and he doesn't understand what he's reading. That's the issue, and that's true for a lot of people who have chosen to essentially warp the world around them to justify their evil behavior, morality, and ideology.
The bombs wiped the slate clean. Human civilization descended to a level of ignorance that effectively set our cultural progress back to zero. The NCR has all the problems of the ancient Roman Republic: extreme bureaucracy, corruption, extensive senatorial infighting. Just as with the ancient Republic, it is natural that a military force should conquer and transform the NCR into a military dictatorship. Thesis and antithesis. The Colorado River is my Rubicon. The NCR Council will be eradicated, but the new synthesis will change the Legion as well, from a basically nomadic army to a standing military force that protects its citizens and the power of its dictator.
Yeah, he lacks comprehension. He lacks comprehension. He also lacks compassion, and he's modeling his society after Rome. Talks about Pax Romanus, but they didn't enslave all women. They had slaves, and I don't want to pretend like I'm an expert on ancient Rome, but even the best of times in Rome, they had slaves. Oftentimes slaves, it was a class of people that you could like work out of it, or it was like a 7-year period or things like that. I'm not saying that's okay. Like, it's bad, all bad. I'm just saying their society is modeled after society, and then they made it worse and more evil and crappier. So it's kind of like you're trying to model after society, and then you made everything just a little bit worse, and we're already in this hellscape post-apocalyptic wasteland, and you have the power and intelligence and the smarts to not make it this bad. You know, it doesn't have to be like this.
What else did you want to know?
Let's see how much he'll tell us.
It's called an autodoc.
I know what an autodoc is, you moron.
It's an automated physician, more or less. He can treat broken bones, cuts, punctures, scrapes. Sometimes I bestow its use upon someone I favor. Makes for a powerful gift in a culture that forbids painkillers and is largely ignorant of medical science. It's called an autodoc. Complete your mission, then return to me.
All right, we're gonna save again because I want to have like had all that conversation, but I guess what I don't know now is if I say I'm done working for him, does it just attack me? How do I get my stuff back? I guess I get it on the way out. I'm not gonna say
until Mr. House has been dealt with. You and I have nothing to talk about.
Well, I think I know what is going to happen now.
Aw.
I think I'm going to go... I could... get lost really easily. I can't stomach working for him for one more second. I could go all the way back to my home base, and I could stock up, and I could really get everything set up in a way. What is this? Boy, I'm very lost. I could get all my best gear, and I can do all that. But I think I'm going to go to the front, and I'm going to grab my gear, and I think I'm going to turn around and kill everybody here. So I think that's my plan. And I know, because I have played the game, I know that this doesn't stop the war. It doesn't stop anything because he keeps talking about his what is the guy, Leggett guy, Lanius? He's just, how do I get out of here? Oh my god, I'm like, okay, look, I know I'm bad at directions in the best of times, but I am like fully lost. That's the weather monitoring station. That's the way out. Didn't I go that way? I'm sorry, folks. I'm sorry. I'm just really bad at directions. In video games, in real life, I'm genuinely bad at it. Okay. All right, I came by the arena. Yeah, he would have been better modeling himself after a Chinese empire, which is still going to... Yeah, that's a good point. That is a good point.
The new slave girls are quite beautiful.
Oh, the slave girls are quite beautiful. Disgusting. And the game froze. You can tell the game freezes because... Oh, no! It didn't freeze! Wow! I'm totally wrong. I was going to say, you can tell the game freezes because if it doesn't load in 1 second, then that means it freezes. So, all of that, which is like hundreds of tents and potentially thousands of soldiers or whatever, I don't have access to that. So there's like... I don't have a way to, like, take them all out. And that's intentional. The final battle is a pivotal part of this game. So the final battle is happening regardless of what you do at the fort. I would like to think left, then right, then straight, then backtrack, start again. You're right. Good point. I would like to think that taking out the leadership has some impact, even though if the game literally says it doesn't. From my roleplay point of view, I'm going to say that it does. And I kind of like the idea of not going back and getting weapons. Let's see. If we get completely trashed, then we reserve the right to go back and get everything.
Oh, wait. Are you ready to...
I want my stuff back.
Hold your tongue, wastrel.
You may proceed. Your belongings will be returned.
Belongings will be returned when you leave.
The new slave girls are quite beautiful.
Don't tell me about your slave girls. Okay, because I actually don't understand exactly how this is going to happen. We're going to save. Because what I don't know is, like, if I kill the guy, will he have a key on him and then I can grab my stuff and that'll save me, like, going across the river and then just coming right back?
True to Kaisar.
Because I would just prefer to not have to do the trip back and forth. Because I guess I can do that and then I'll just have my stuff back. But if I could just kill him, that would be more exciting. Okay, I have a little let's, I guess, laser pistol, plasma grenade. Yeah, we'll do a plasma grenade. So who might actually have who might have the key? Oh, hold on. Let's see if I can. Weapons footlocker key. There you go. I actually just might be able to pickpocket off of him. Okay, we're ready for this. Here we go. Here we go. I got a little speech planned. So I think I have found at least, I told the story earlier about my problem with the Legion. I came here under the mark of Caesar. I will call him Caesar, because he doesn't even know the society that he's emulating. He doesn't even understand it. But I now have studied him. I've listened to his story. I've listened to his breakdown of things. And the reality is that he is the central processing unit of the Legion. He is brilliant, yes, but his brilliant is also misguided and dedicated to the dismemberment and the chaos and the cruelty of society. He is tearing society apart. His mind is actually completely corrupted by some ideology that he thought he learned from history and from books that he thought he really could bring forward. And he is really the origin point for these bomb collars. Like, he himself did not put the bomb collar on my family. They were taken by slavers that later were folded into the Legion. They may or may not be here right now. They're all dead, but the people that they work with may or may not be here. But the fact that he still is happy to put bomb collars on people, he's happy to force people into slavery, he's happy to subjugate all women. There are no women here, as you can see. They're all only in subservient roles. And the strategy of this is the same strategy of brutality that I've been fighting against in all of the Mojave every chance I can get, pretty much my entire life, because you have to fight against that brutality. And now here we go to the cinematics to survive. So yes, I recognize the flaws in the NCR. I recognize the stagnation and the kind of pointlessness of the Brotherhood, and here we are with Veronica trying to maybe find another way to do that. And I also recognize the selfishness and completely self-interest of Mr. House. But Caesar's, they're the only ones that represent a pure, malevolent intent. They're the only ones here that are operating solely from the point of view of evil. And an intentional misuse of the human intellect and an intentional misuse of history to inflict pain and suffering on a society that lives almost exclusively in pain and suffering. And for that reason, as interesting as it may be to do a storyline where I can, learn about more about them, I'm not interested in that. And I'm going to have to kill them all. Unfortunately, it would not let me plant a grenade on him. That must be a skill check. I've only done that one other time, so I don't know. Where are you going? I'm going to go ahead and need you to not run away. I'm going to need that key back. All right, I'm going to try to be a little careful about what I pick up. And I guess if I ever really care, I can come back and re-loot all this area later. All right, let's try to be a little strategic about our attack. I'm going to just try to pick up really high value, low weight items. Okay, all right. And here we go. The fight begins. The fight begins. Let's repair my armor. And then let's drop this armor. I mean, it'd be cool to have a T-45 power helmet. It does weigh 5. There's no reason to have it. Oh. Yeah, if I can repair it with... Yeah, sure, okay. I'll hold on to it just because I can repair it with their helmets. Sure. All right, I'll hold on to it. And then let's go to weapons. Hunting rifle. It's very valuable. Okay. So I just kind of want to pick up the really valuable stuff. And then other than that, let's switch over to the modulator. Let's go over to ammo, and let's just go straight to our good ammo. Okay, perfect. I have 2 plasma rifles, so I want to use this gun because basically I'm going to wear through its durability. Oh, vilified! Oh no! Oh, I'm vilified! Oh! Oh my desktop audio is not on. Oh, you all didn't get to hear any of that shooting. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, everybody. I might be able to... Alright, hold on. Quick pause. Let me make a note. Okay. Alright, what time are we at? I might be able to loop that audio in. Desktop audio. I can do that in post because I can pull the recording from Twitch. Sorry. Oh, the audio wouldn't be on Twitch because I wasn't broadcasting at all. Never mind. None of this works. None of this works. Okay. Okay. There we go. We're doing live. I'll write the thing and we'll do it live. All right, let's go. All right, we want to take out everybody. Oh, I don't like the sneezing. Excuse me. I really hope I'm not getting sick. I don't feel like I'm getting sick. I feel like it's an allergy thing. I don't feel sick at all. I wonder if these trenches are actually designed for high stealth characters. We do have high stealth, but this is not how we're choosing to go about this. I do wish there was a way to like explicitly save. This will take the helmet since I can repair. Like explicitly save these slaves. You know, I don't think there is a way. Like if I could just click on this person and be like, "Hey, go ahead, you're free," but I don't think that's an option. That's not an option I have. Okay, well, here we go, folks. Are we ready for this? Our first part of this battle did pretty well. I did pretty well too. Why don't you just stay still so I can hit you with this slow-moving plasma? Slow-ish. Do not want to hit the slave. Edie, don't hit the slave. Boy, they are really trying to hide behind the slaves. No big surprise from these jerks. Instructor? Oh. Looks like you needed to learn something. Oh, you're hiding? Maybe I should let him live. Just kidding. Oh! Ain't that something? Alright, I should probably stop shooting without VATS. Okay, I guess I should definitely stop shooting without VATS, because that was... Take a sunglasses. That seemed right on. Oh, that's a child! That's a child, folks! The game, I'll give the game credit. I actually like this about this game. Some people hated this about the Bethesda version of this game. You can't kill the children. I like that you can't kill the children, personally. So I'm all good with that. I was just shooting at a child on accident, and the game prevented me from hitting him. So I'm perfectly fine with that.
Leave me alone.
Happy to leave you alone. Once this is all over, you can join somebody like the followers, and hopefully we'll have a better path than Caesar did. I mean, anything can happen, right? Caesar's whole world was born out of being captured by a tribe and deciding that, based on what he read in books, that it was a good idea to become this, like, dictator. Let's turn up our battle music. This is our battle music, folks. I'm going a slightly different path because I wouldn't mind seeing if I could just pick off like one or two before I just jump into the middle of all of them. In Bethesda games, children's are marked as essential. Yes. Yeah, in Fallout 1 and 2, you actually could kill children. You kill a child and you'll be branded a child killer, and everybody in every town will always try to kill you. It was cool that they let you do it in a like a roleplay point of view. But it was essentially made the game like impossible to complete. Me personally, it was not something I enjoy. Okay, I think once we walk in here, it's just all guns on us. So let's get shwasted? Is that what the kids say? I regret everything. Is it time for an atomic cocktail? They don't shoot with energy weapons, so no. Let's do a buff eye. Buff eye? buff out, not a cat eye. Let's do a... You know what? Future weapons today. Let's go ahead and eat a gecko steak. Even though we don't need it. We'll do a Med-X. I become addicted to Med-X. Let's do a Mentats. Why are we doing a Mentats? I don't know. Let's do a Patriots cookbook. Let's do a Psycho. Let's go.
There you are.
Oh, Veronica! Oh my god, she was like stuck on me and I couldn't move. Alright, let's focus on VATS and one at a time, because with VATS, we get 15 AP back every kill because of Grim Reaper Sprint. This is gonna hit Veronica. It's gonna hit Veronica in the face. Oh, I got it. So if we focus on VATS, we will actually be a little better off. I say that. Oh, watch out. Almost hit that slave. I actually might have.
Come on.
I do feel bad about the dog still. Oh! Well, I hope I survived this because he did half my health in one hit. You can't see him in the way. Hold on, let me turn off my camera. I just want you to see one hit, half my health. Okay, we survived. We're gonna eat another gecko steak. Yeah, we'll do a healing powder. I know it's perception -1, but yes, technically we use perception, but I'm not super worried about it. I'm gonna drop these dirty water. I don't know why I have so many dirty waters. And then, of course, stim pack. Actually, Sierra Madre Martini. And this is actually the easiest way to use stim packs. Because you can also, check out. I am going to use a doctor's bag, which I don't love at this point, but yeah, these guys do a lot of damage with the melee, so I need to be a little bit more... I need to be a little smarter with my fighting. I need to keep pulling back instead of pushing forward. Gotta remember that. And let's, again, try to use VATS. Probably gonna switch over to our laser rifle now. And if we do get a second in the break from the fighting, I'm gonna grab a couple doctor's bag from Edie in case that happens again. Okay. And again, focus on VATS. Focus on headshots because we have the sniper perk. Okay. Great. Oh, wow. Only one doctor's back? Okay. Take some Sunset Sarsaparilla. And that'll be fine for now. Okay. Alright. Good start. All of our magazines are worn off. Yeah. I mean, yeah, those things don't last long. I mean, there's a perk to make everything last longer. So let's check out this. Yeah, no, I'll keep going. I'll keep going with this gun. I was thinking we didn't necessarily need it, just because the laser rifle shoots much faster. In reality, the laser rifle would probably be better for this. But I'm just trying to spread out kind of the damage here. Alright, yep. Keep our distance. These guys do a lot of damage. We're gonna kill Caesar last. Children are labeled as protected, not just essential. Oh, chickens! Oh, chickens are labeled as protected, not just essential. So killing a chicken will have everyone attack you. There's a slave. Was the first game to ever do that? Like Zelda, or not Zelda, yeah, Zelda. I don't know. I don't know if that was the first one to ever do it. I only see 2 guys down there. I was gonna throw some grenades, but I literally only see 2 guys down there. All right, yeah, I'm gonna switch over. Switch over ammo. Actually, the annoying part is now when I switch over to grenade and I go back to laser rifle, I'll have to switch ammo again. But I don't see any slaves right there, so let's go ahead and just chuck that as far as we can. That is not very far at all. Okay, I didn't actually know how far I could throw. And it turns out, not very far. Actually, kind of shockingly not far. Oh yeah, laser rifle is really the way to go. This guy is dedicated to push-up. His commander said, drop and give me 500, and that's it. There was nothing else that was going to happen. I see no red dots down there. I know my body is blocking the way, but I see no red dots. I see yellow dot here for this unfortunate slave person. You know, now that I'm actually here shooting all these people, although it has been a decent amount of combat, it does make you realize why this doesn't really change the battle, because the battle is hundreds of people, and yeah, in reality, I've killed a dozen or so. All right, here we are. I'm still hopped up on medics. That's really all I care about. Medics and Psycho. Those are probably the 2 most important. Oh! Oh, geez, okay. I do feel bad about the dogs. And then I'll kill you out. Boom. My 15 AP back. Now I have 30 AP back. I'm crippled. I think I'm crippled from my own, like, corona of this thing that they said doesn't do damage to yourself. But every time I shoot somebody right next to me, I then become crippled. So it makes me feel like maybe that is not quite accurate. I didn't even get final blow on Caesar. That's fine. I have no like desire or need to be the one to kill him. I'm happy with Veronica to take him out. See? Crippled. Am I vilified yet since I killed Caesar? You know, I kind of like having medicine up. The Meltdown perk in Fallout New Vegas can damage you because the energy weapon explosion that kills an enemy is centered on them and can hurt anybody nearby, including you. That is different. See, this is where Emily's wrong. See, Emily, like a lot of AI Uncle John, will just find a way to agree in the positive of how you frame your question. Because before, when I asked, can this Meltdown perk hurt enemy and allies? It was, no, it can't. It doesn't hurt allies. It doesn't trigger NPCs, friendly NPCs. And now it's, oh yeah, it'll blow your own leg off. Because it always, like, AI is always trying to find a way to, like, affirm whatever you're saying. It's so annoying. So, yeah, when I do work with AI in my actual job, time to time, especially for, like, things as simple as, like, grammar or report writing and stuff like that. And it is often helpful, but I will always have to be really clear about what I'm asking it to do. And I'll be like, don't just agree with me. Like that. So it can actually kill me. Interesting. Well, that is annoying. But, you know, from a roleplay point of view, I think it's actually okay. All right, now we have 75 medicine, 75 sneak, 75 survival, feeling good. We're not gonna get our energy weapons because we're gonna actually get something. We might want to start putting points into barter. You know, I do want explosives. I like explosives, but I find myself not using them. I thought I was going to use explosives a lot more in this run, and then I find myself not using them pretty much at all. Like, almost at all. I mean, yeah, we could put a couple more points into medicine or survival. I'm actually enjoying having medicine. I think it's interesting. Okay. Now, some lower perks might have opened up with our skills. So we'll go through a little here. This maybe would have been good before. You don't take kindly to raiders, junkies, or tribals trying to settle or stay active in civilization against dirty raiders and junkie types, as well as Zion travelers who do 50% of zero. Oh, no, this is not the one. No, not this one, but the one that's 15% against 15% against Caesar's Legion. That's the one that I was thinking of, but a little too late now. Yeah, fight the power. Yeah, authoritarian is pushing folks around. You gain +2 damage threshold, 5% critical chance against anyone wearing faction armor, Legion, or Brotherhood. Yeah, that's kind of cool. I don't need it. All right, here and now, no. We also might do, I don't know how many of these you can do, probably intense training. We might start doing intense training. Again, I didn't know I was going to level up so fast. Things like living anatomy. See, this is different. It gives you 5% bonus damage against, yeah, see, allows you to see the health and damage threshold of any target. Medicine 70, I've never had a character with Medicine 70. So now we're going back through these old perks. Like, that's kind of cool. Health and damage threshold, I can adjust my ammo if it matters that much. Quick draw, that's just a convenience. 50% rad resistance, that's nice. At this point, I might actually want to reduce all my AP costs by 10%. Just when your enemies think they have an upper hand, misfortune appears. Turn the world upside down, appearing only in VATS. She has the ability to snatch feet from the jaws of victory. This is... I forgot what this is called in other games, but yes, misfortune pops in, takes out enemies. It's Mysterious Stranger. There we go. It's the lady version of Mysterious Stranger. You've gained your own personal guardian. Aimed with a 44 Magnum. With this perk, Mysterious Stranger will appear occasionally in VATS mode and lend a hand. I wonder what the difference is, actually. That's interesting. I didn't realize there were two. I wonder if you can get both. Like, this might be kind of fun. Emily admits that she was wrong. Yeah. Meltdown works the same way as a grenade. Yeah, that was my first thought, but it's fine. I think it works for our character and our roleplay anyways. I was going to get it. Yeah, so I keep leveling up way faster than I think I'm going to, so I keep saying, I'm going to do some research about what perks I'm going to get. And then here I am, level 22, level 24, and it's leveling so fast. I'm leveling 2 to 3 levels a stream, and I'm really not even trying. This one's kind of cool. 25% against robot damage, but sneaking up on a hostile robot undetected will allow you to put it in permanent shutdown state. I don't know how often that's going to happen, but like that's kind of cool. Silent running no longer affects sneak. I'm not like in that big of a rush usually. Explosive of 25% larger area effect. It'd be nice if they also didn't do damage to you. Chemist. With the Chemist perk, any chem should take lasts twice as long. That's not bad. Light Step. We might just do Light Step just to like get it out of the way. Get an additional 15 action points. That's like maybe one more shot with the laser rifle. Like almost. So that just could be okay. There's 2 ranks, so we could just do it again. Yeah, boy, this is tough. Sorry, folks. I don't have like a strong thing planned. If you want to pop in some suggestions into the chat, I'll definitely look at it. Explorer sounds good, but I kind of just don't want spoilers. So like I will get Explorer before this game is over, but I also just don't want spoilers. Explorer sounds really cool. We might do Explorer when we go to the Big Empty, because when I played that originally, I played it one time. I played all the DLCs one time. I know there was a ton of stuff. I looked at the map and I go, oh my god, I went to like 5% of the places. There's so little I did there. Emily found the code to remove Meltdown. No, I don't want to remove Meltdown. Grayley says, honestly, no clue would be best. I know. Back to New Vegas? Yeah. Well, first time New Vegas. I played one time, but like 10, 15 years ago. One time all the way through, and then start and stop a few times, and then one time through the DLCs. Gonna be playing much longer today? That is an excellent question. You might be wanting to raid me. I would say don't raid, because I am about to hop on a flight to actual Vegas in real life. And I'll probably less than an hour. No, the flight's not in less than an hour. I'll be streaming less than an hour. So that is a good question. Thank you though for checking. If you're asking about a raid. Okay, any living creature has a 50% chance for a meat. Nah, I don't really care. Yeah, thank you. I will have a great time. Spray and pay. Gracious reader, lesson learned. 1% experience per level gained. Yeah, that seems dumb. Nerves of Steel. Regenerate action points more quickly than you normally would. Ooh, okay. So, okay. This is the one I'm leaning towards, but I want to be a little cheap and I want to like actually Google this. Because the description of the perks sometimes, what you'll do is you'll look up a perk and it'll be like, oh, it's a 0.5% regeneration. And you're like, why would anybody in the world pick that? And then you'll Google it and then it'll be like, it's 20%. And you're like, oh, like you don't know what percentage. So sometimes it's so bad. All right. Compared to Fallout 3, where the utility paled next to Grim Reaper Sprint, Fallout New Vegas, it becomes much more useful perk as it recovers 20 action points after killing an enemy instead of... Okay. Oh, we're not... Nerves of Steel... Okay. Taking this perk grabs a 20% increase to regeneration of action points. If you don't equip a weapon, this perk will not take effect. But they patched that. Okay, so it's... Sorry, this is confusing. I guess they're saying that Nerves of Steel, because they made Grim Reaper Sprint so much weaker, they made Nerves of Steel better in New Vegas. So 20% sounds pretty good. And that's a level 26, and I'm level 26. So there's probably... Yeah, I think this is the answer. 20% sounds pretty good. Yeah. And it takes 7 agility, too. Oh, wait, no. This says they nerfed it hard in New Vegas. Oh, no, they're talking about Grim Reaper Sprint. Yes. Yeah, boy, everything on Google about Nerves of Steel, everybody is talking about how Grim Reaper Sprint was nerfed. Which, yes, agree, big time. Grim Reaper Sprint, just so you know, in Fallout 3, if you killed an enemy in VATS, 100% of your AP restocked. So when you... Hey, look, a plastic chair from Costco. It's right here. It just popped into reality. So when you get to a high level and you can shoot 4 or 5 like of your heavy, real powerful gun, you would kill somebody, completely restock, turn, kill somebody, completely restock, and Grim Reaper Sprint was way overpowered in Fallout 3. Okay, I don't know. I can't find any, buddy talking about it that's not complaining about Grim Reaper Sprint, so I'm just gonna get it because 20% sounds good. Uncle John says it's normally 16% without the perk. I'm just going to get it. Whatever. You know what? And if it sucks, it sucks. Whatever. Let's see what Tunnel Runner is, first of all. The Warrens of the Divide have taught you to keep your head down. Your movement speed is greatly increased while sneaking. Ooh. I love movement speed. I don't sneak a lot. We are a high stealth character, but we choose to not sneak a lot. All right, let's loot Caesar's. Obviously, we got to take his armor. Obviously, we're going to put that in our collection. And Displacer Glove. Displacer Glove. I saw that on his hand, and I thought it was a modified Pip-Boy, much like some of the things I have done throughout time. Let's see what a Displacer Glove does. That's it. It's just, that's all it is. Okay. Well, if that is a Displacer Glove, let's get some Power Fists and repair it, and then we will have a fully repaired Displacer Glove, right? Okay, well, I gotta say, I was very genuinely nervous about taking on the fort, and I wiped him out pretty good. Really not much trouble. Barely an inconvenience.
Ooh, got something good for me?
Yeah, I'm gonna need that Power Fist back. I already gave you a dress and you didn't like it, so don't come at me with that. Let's go Ballistic Fist. Ballistic Fist. Alright. So now I have a Displacer Glove worth a bunch. And then we'll go... Power Fist is not worth a lot. Oops, I repaired with the wrong things. Whatever. Displacer Glove. Yeah. Yeah. Ballistic Fist is worth a lot. I should have. Okay, if we're worried about maximizing our caps, which there's still like 5 casinos we haven't even maxed out, so I guess we shouldn't be worried about caps. Although there are things in this game that cost 10,000 caps just to buy, but I used the expensive item to repair the cheaper item. So oops. Hey,
you're making me carry the heavy stuff, aren't you?
You killed Caesar, so you get his Displacer Glove, and I want you to use it. I don't know if it's better, but I want everybody to see that when she's walking around with me. You know what I mean? Okay. Oh, wow, I need to heal. Here we go, just so you can see my health. I'm at half health. We get a little messed up. Plus the Sierra Madre Martini wore off, and the buff that wore off, and that gives us endurance, so then we lose that as health. So it's not just that we took damage, it's that we also lost maximum health. Okay, I'm just looking around for red. I see no red. If we see red, we will shoot it. And there we go. Yeah, we might end up getting that that sneak faster thing in the future. I mean, you know, I'm not saying we won't get these perks. This is a level 26 perk, and you know, we get now our AP is just a little bit better. I might, if I find some time, and that time is not going to be between now and next stream, but I might. I'm suffering from medics withdrawal. I might come back here and... Oh! These guys are still here. What I was going to say is I might come back here and just loot everything to sell it. Legion are like Hydra. Ooh! Did you see what her glove does? Let's watch her fight. I'm suffering from a lot of withdrawals. Nice. How am I still gaining like infamy. Oh, Hydra the multi-headed snake. Yes, that is an accurate thing to say. Literally, my brain went to Marvel movies. But no, what you said was very accurate. That's funny. All right, we're gonna turn these all into chips. The next casino we go to. Okay. All right. We're looting a lot of stuff, and it's a lot of stuff worth a lot of caps. We're just I don't want to spend, because we just don't have as much time today than we do other days. I don't want to spend a ton of time worrying about that. So I'm gonna loot one more armor to repair my armor, and I need to go back and at some point get the Sierra Madre armor, because that was also a light armor. So I need to do that. We're not going to do that today, and I'll worry about selling all this stuff in the future as well. So let's not worry about that. So okay, so that is everybody at the fort, right? Yeah. And I opened the pen to the Brahmin, so theoretically the Brahmin could get away if they want, or they could free roam and eat the grass, so at least they will not die off anytime soon. The slaves, hopefully, over time, although trauma response very much might be to just stay here. I'm guessing if I had gone with Caesar's quest line, eventually he would have asked me to heal his whatever's going on with his brain. They would have had me fix the guns. I've never done a storyline, so I have no idea. Maybe, I was going to say maybe someday we'll do a Legion run, but I can't see myself doing that. I can't see myself enjoying it. I mean, I built a roleplay character with the backstory, but still, the character's within... I'm lost again. Yeah, we've done a full circle. The character's within a realm of something that doesn't fully conflict with my personality, you know? It's just a different kind of character. Okay, we got it. Just follow the goo piles. Don't crash on me now. Although it did take a long time to load last time. Yeah, this is the only zone that took a long time to load. Hey, you know, if this guy's got... Oh, hey, there's more. Oh, wait, no, these are the children. Okay. Well, they're probably not going to want to talk to me. Let's see what they say.
Hi. Hi there, mister.
Oh.
You need something?
Great. Okay. He recognizes that things are going to be okay. I can't search that goo pile. I just realized there's a vendor here, so I might as well pick up whatever junk is right here, just sell it to him for whatever price. These goo piles are locked now. It looks like a slave did not make it. That could have been from my meltdown perk. And so... Oh, no, this is a naked legendary recruit. Okay. Or legionary recruit. Good. I thought it might be a slave just by the clothes, but that's right. I've already looted him. No! Come on! Oh, no, don't walk away! Well, excuse me! Sir! Excuse me! Sir! Excuse me!
Mark my words. Won't be long before the Legion and NCR butt heads over Hoover. Hey there. If you hear Caesar's dead, good for trade if the Legion goes away, that's for sure. They say... Have you seen that tower on the strip all lit up? You can see it for miles.
Oh, okay. I literally can't trade with him now? That's funny. Alright, I did such a good job not over-looting, but I can't trade with him. Alright. I think we did a pretty good job clearing out the fort. I don't think we can fast travel from here, but let's try. Oh, we can. Oh. Okay, I kind of don't want to. I want to take the boat. Or maybe we can't take the boat because we killed the boat operator. But let's see. I just want to see... I guess I want to see what happens. All right, I'll loot one more to repair my armor. These are all looted. Okay, just make sure before we go. Okay. You retrieve your confiscated equipment on your way out of the fort. Sure. And how do we travel back to the fort? Maybe we can't. Maybe it's a one-way trip. Okay, so we can travel back to the fort. Okay. So there's no boat operator, but I guess we learned how to use the boat. There are no enemies out here. I see no red dots or anything. So, okay. This was interesting. What is our faction now with Legion? Vilified. Vilified is the worst, right? Vilified is the worst. Okay. Well, that was... I have to say, there is the part of me that is a curious gamer really, really wants to know about Caesar's storyline. The part of me that is role-playing to the extent that I am this character that I've created, I don't see how that could have gone any other way. I did as much as I could just that little bit of dealing with him and talking with him, and it was work. It was terrible. It was terrible. I hated it. Hated the whole thing. All right, we're gonna sell all of this in the future. Throwing spears. Okay, well, I don't remember picking those up. That's my bad. Oh boy, we have so much organization to do, but another time. Oh, actually, that's fully repaired, so... Why do I have dirty water? I'm just going to put it in there. This is what I do between streams, is I clean up all this stuff, except I haven't had time, so that's why everything's so messy. Now I know I have a lot in here, because I have enough to make more weapon repair kits. I've got, scrap electronics, scrap metal, sensor modules. I did a really good job, pat myself on the back, of not looting an insanely ridiculous amount of stuff while I was in there. Okay. Okay, and then we go over here. One more thing. Love and hate. Not quite one more thing. Get these from you. Ballistic fist, ballistic fist, ballistic fist. Put those all in here. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna run an ad on Twitch and just keep going while I'm doing organizing, and then we'll talk about our next thing we're gonna do. But this will get the pre-rolls out of the way. Okay. Alright, yeah. Okay, we're good. We're good. You go here. Hold on, that plasma rifle. There we go. We're at weight 85. Not bad. I really am not using grenades as much as I thought I would. And do I need to be carrying around C4? I don't know. I just don't know. I don't think so. Veronica, do you have any thoughts about me wiping out the Legion? Can I tell Boone about it?
You ever seen one of those rangers in black armor?
I wonder if I can tell Boone about it. You know, this guy's got a lot of money. I always forget about him. He's a really good guy to sell things to. The guy in the dino shop? You're not Boone.
What's going on, man?
Well, you got any thoughts about it? No. All right, Boone. I think we're just gonna break into Boone's house. That's Manny Vargas's room. I think that's Boone's room right there. Does it say? He doesn't...
Things are getting stranger every day.
Oh, hi, Bruce.
Oh, it's you again.
I forgot why we talked before. It's been a long time. Well, I was just wanting to tell Boone that Caesar's dead, but I guess that's just not going to be a thing. You know what? I think actually Boone comes out at night. Here we go. Yeah, let's do this. We're gonna sleep. I just want to tell. I want to see if the game bothered to write something about me being able to tell Boone that Caesar is dead. You know what I mean? Like, that would be really cool if it did. I just want to see his reaction. About time. You know, something like that. There you are.
Is it time?
Not yet.
Well, let me know.
Nah, alright, whatever. He's gonna want me to travel with him in order to do that, and there we go. That's, it's just not, it's not time for that. Okay. Up next. What do we do next? So, we can report back to Mr. House with further instructions. I'm mad on that because I want to actually also, all of these things about all of these other people and the White Glove Society, I want to have a very strong understanding of what's going on. We also have Veronica's access Father Elijah's notes on the comm terminal with Veronica. Ooh, I could have done that. Return Veronica to the Brotherhood to steal elders with evidence of the Brotherhood's misguided priorities. Could that be more vague? Okay, there's literally something here, so I guess we're gonna go right there and see what that even means. I don't know what that means, but it's right there, so we're gonna do that. And part of Still in the Dark is collecting Brotherhood history files, and we're not going to talk to Hardin. I don't like him. But like find missing patrols. Like I want to do these things. I want to go to Black Mountain. So we just have so much to do. So it feels like there's some overlap with the Nellis Air Force Base. So let's head right up there to the Gibson lady's place. That's how that works. And then we will from there we will go to so let's do this one, and then from there we will go to, I guess, Nellis Air Force Base and accomplish 3 separate quests, I guess, while we're there. Is this... No, this is going to be outside the junkyard. Okay, I got to get out of here. This is outside the junkyard. Let's go out and around. Oh. Is it... No, it's not. I was going to say, is it in that building? It's not in that building? I don't know where we're going right now. I guess Veronica does, and she put this marker on my... Okay, I guess we're going to that cabin. What do you say? I see no enemies. Oh, yes. I need to... Oh, shoot. I should have swung by the doctor and got my addiction taken care of. Wow, this looks like somebody drank themselves to death. I mean, when the bombs fell, doesn't seem like the craziest thing. Gotta say. Of all the options, it doesn't seem like the most wild. Just saying. Okay, all right. Oh, this must be the terminal that the quest log talks about. Download research notes. Welcome, Veronica. This is... Oh, Father Elijah. Oh, Father Elijah. Wow, I got my names mixed up. Father Elijah is the Father Elijah of...
Let's see what we've got here.
Of the Sierra Madre.
Okay, yeah, this is the one I was thinking of. The pulse gun. Although, maybe the rangefinder could work too. And it looks like the NCR was onto some miracle farming technology.
Tell me about the pulse gun.
Electromagnetic weapon from before the Great War.
Oh.
Experimental. It never saw mass production. But they were building it as a countermeasure to power armor, which they feared the Chinese were developing.
Oh.
Supposedly a prototype was being housed at Nellis. Imagine what it could do to the Brotherhood. We'd be on equal footing with any idiot with a gun.
Wow. A pulse gun that would disable a little bit, basically a projectile EMP that would disable power armor. That would be very powerful. Well, we have to go to Nellis anyways, so let's talk about farming technology.
More or less. Supposedly it's a vegetation enhancer. NCR has a science branch headquartered at McCarran Airport. Guess they found something. Guess somebody wasn't very good at keeping secrets either. We'd never pursue it because it's not a weapon, but self-sufficiency is fundamental to us. If it works, they'd see the value of an alternate course.
That sounds like Vault 22, the research they're doing in Vault 22 that we did swing by, and that's all like the plant stuff. And at McCarran, they already want us to look at that. So that's probably what that is.
It's a targeting device for some kind of doomsday weapon based at Helios 1.
Oh, I already know about this.
It was lost sometime after the war. We held Helios 1 for a time. Lost a lot of people defending it. Too many. All for this weapon they never got working. If it turns out to be a dud, it'd show how flawed our goals have been. Father Elijah said he thinks a scavenger might have sold it on the strip.
So, yeah, I was going to say, I already reactivated Helios 1, and it's not powering your weapon.
Oh, hell. Well, how could you know, right? Okay, 2 other options still on the table.
Can we do both? Well, I'll say we'll pursue the pulse gun because I don't know, right now, like, we could head over to Nellis right now.
Yeah, maybe they'll think twice about engaging the NCR if they know one of those could be floating around. The notes say to look around Nellis Air Force Base. He suggests going through filing cabinets and computers in the commanding officer's quarters.
Okay, so maybe it looks like I can change my mind, too.
I like the way you think.
Okay. So Nellis is the boomers, and I do remember there's a certain way you have to approach them, and I do remember this. So I don't remember how I feel about this. I guess we just go for it and see what happens, which has kind of been the motto of today. We just go for it and see what happens. Oh, I still have the platinum chip. That's a good feeling. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, so our quest is go to Nellis Air Force Base, but also part of Wildcard is make contact with the boomers at Nellis Air Force Base. Part of Still in the Dark is retrieve Brotherhood Patrol's tape at Nellis Air Force Base. So, yeah. We have 3 different quests that are going to take us there. So let's look at approach. Probably can't approach from the north. We're currently neutral with them. And we could start at Vault 34. I don't know, what do you think? Vault 34 or New Vegas Clinic? Let's go to New Vegas Clinic. It seems like a nicer place to start. If I had something to sell, I could also just sell it here, because I got a lot of caps here, but it's fine. Yeah, we haven't even engaged the Crimson Caravan and quests and stuff. There's a ton of stuff. So let me give you the briefest overview while I am running out to this place of essentially our next kind of plan, the next several streams, what we're doing. which always subject to change. Like, let's be real. Like, you know, whatever. I'm a wishy-washy player. So the next big chunk of sort of what we're planning on doing. Actually, let me put a marker at like the front gate. I want to meet all of these factions that yes man, but also theoretically what House would want us to do. We're going to meet all of these factions. I want a real firm understanding of what's going on in the Mojave and the people of the Mojave before I make any big decisions. We're even going to go back to the NCR. We've done a lot of questions in the NCR. We're going to talk to the NCR. We're going to see what they're doing. Let's see what these guys are doing. And before we make any big decisions, I want like a really strong foundation. Then, realistically, we're going to sit with that information for a little bit, take a step back. Oh! I was wondering why those guys were running. Veronica, can you go fight? She looks like she's chasing me. Hold on, let me finish my thoughts. Punch him! Punch him! Well, I really wanted to talk to those people, but I kind of understand why they ran away. Okay, so, as I was saying, I want to get a very firm, very solid understanding of everything going on, all the players in the whole region. Then I think, again, subject to change, I think I'm going to take a little bit of a break from the Mojave and go to another one of the DLCs. So I think that's how I'm going to handle that. So I'm going to interweave the DLCs between the main storylines. And Grayley has redeemed a hug. Thank you, Grayley. A hug for me, hug back to you with our weighted heart pillow. I do appreciate the channel point redemption of the hug. Thank you. I guess I could sleep in this bed. Yeah, I don't know where those guys ran off. I wanted to talk to them. I kind of feel like they probably had something important to say. Oh well, can I use their campfire? Ooh, look, I can make things. Look, I can make things because I have so much survival skill. Slasher, 25% damage, 25%. This is basically taking a psycho and a medics. So, yeah. Let's make that right now. Oh, good, they're coming back. Okay, I do want to talk to them. So, let's just give them a second. Give them a second to come back. So let's drop our dirty water. I mean, time's not passing while I'm in this menu, so I'm saying let's give them a second, but they're not actually getting closer. But I want to... I'll eat these things. Get a little health back. We got a little radiation coming. Probably... You know what? Once we trigger a landmark, I think I'm going to travel back to Novak, and I'm going to get... I'm going to get my addiction cured. I keep forgetting to get my addiction cured. And let's see, what is it doing to me? Oh, -1 agility, -1 intelligence. It's not great, but it's not like if it was 10% more damage taken, then it'd be pretty bad. Okay, can we talk now?
If the NCR ain't got to worry about Caesar no more, it should worry about improving the lives of regular folks around here.
That's a good point. I wouldn't mind talking to somebody about the leadership.
I heard Caesar didn't let nobody drink or drug. Probably why he got killed.
All right, let's trigger whatever this building is, and then we will go get our addiction fix, and then come right back. I know it's a little bit of circular travel here, but I keep forgetting to do that. Fields Shack. Ooh, a star bottle cap. Nice. Got like 20 of those now. A lot of BBs. As far as I know, I don't have any use for BBs, so I'll just leave them here. Take those energy cells, though. Thought there might be a terminal or something kind of explaining what this place is. It feels... I don't know. It feels like... It feels relevant, but then there's also kind of nothing here. You know what I mean? Like there's toy boxes and stuff, but then there's nothing here. Seems strange. Okay, quick fix. I guess I could have done it at the medical clinic, but that is the joy of fast travel, is there is no time. Oh my god, I cannot. I'm so bad at knowing where things are. There's no time difference between going 10 feet or 1,000 yards because of fast travel. We love fast travel.
What can I do for you?
I would love if you can cure my addiction.
Oh,
thanks. Hey, you know what? While I'm here, can you cure my radiation? I know I have a billion rataways. You know what? I'll just use a rataway. I mean, what else am I going to do with these rataways, right? And as far as I know, you can't get addicted to rataways. And because we're not playing survival mode, there's no, like, downside. Okay, let's go. All right, now that we are on track, and, like, there's a literal track, meaning this road, we can remove our marker. Okay, so, I have played this game before, right? I know I mentioned that. But there's a lot I didn't do before. A lot of new things we've already done that I've never done before, especially when it comes to the DLCs. But I do know essentially what's about to happen, so I need to figure out a way to do this, and I don't remember how. So, but we'll all experience this together in just a few seconds.
You better slow down, or you'll get blown up like the rest of the idiots who thought they'd scavenge in boomer territory. Now that I've got your attention, might you be interested in a little information? It'll cost you, but it's well worth the investment.
What? You know what? I'm going to fail this speech check. We're allowed to fail speech checks. We're not allowed to pass speech checks. So I'm going to fail this speech check.
Who I am and what I'm doing is my business. Now, are you in the market for info or not?
And the reason that I wanted to fail that is I didn't have the option to say yes. Sure, I'll pay you for information. I'm not trying to trick you. Tell me what to do.
There is a way, and I'll tell you. For a little wager.
Sure.
Well, I know the secret to get past. If you give me the caps, I'll tell you. If you make it back alive, I'll double your money.
That's not a wager. That's not a wager. If he said, I will tell you how to get past, then you have money. But he's betting me? This is ridiculous. Should I do it? Because basically what's going to happen is I'm going to come back and he's going to be like, I wasn't expecting you to come back. Now I have to pay you 600. All right, let's do it. Just for funniness.
Okay, here you go. That page has the details, but it's all in the timing as you move from building to building. I'll be here watching, so I'll know if you've made it to the gate or not. Remember, there's 600 caps in it if you make it.
Oh, maybe he's being serious. Maybe he did actually just help me. The key to avoiding the artillery is move from building to building up in the northwest side of town towards the front gate. Stick to the high cover in the northeast corner of the two buildings, then make a beeline for the gate. The boomers won't shoot at their own people, so stick to the fence until you make it to the gate. Also, I know there is an old trade tunnel that enters the area from the south, but no one has ever come back out of there to say it's safe. Ooh. Ranger says, kill him. I always stick to the side of him. I'm not going to kill him. He hasn't done anything wrong to me. The key to avoiding the utility is to move from the building to building up in the northwest side of town. Northwest side of town. Okay, building to building, northwest side of town. I think I want to... I need a quest that is just literally like a dot that is like, like to their front gate, but none of them are. Okay. You're probably not the first guy he's made the bet with. I know. But I'm so much smarter than those other people is what I'm going to tell myself. And we are probably going to die. Although I'm actually really curious about this whole... There's also a old train tunnel that enters the area from the south, but no one's ever come back. That part sounds really interesting. So this is the train tunnel. Let me jump down there real quick. How do I get to that train tunnel? I am really curious about that. So let's see if that's something that I can access easily. If not, then we'll just come back.
Hey there.
Hi there. Yeah, here we go. Let's see how good their aim is. I heard the missile launch. Wow, that is really delayed. Huh. That was a really delayed... Maybe is it because I stepped out of the area that I don't see the explosion? That was really delayed. And there it is again. I'm a little worried about my companions. I might want to send them off. And I'm guessing that a stealth boy is not going to work, right? Where's the earth-shattering kaboom? I'm wondering the same thing. I think maybe it's like a little bit of a game glitch because I stepped out of the area. That's my only thought. All right. If I die, it's totally fine. We're going to just mess around a little. Let's go this way. And then we go this way. Oh, well, nope. All right, let's see what happens. I just want to see it explode now. Now I'm like kind of curious. Okay, all right, cool. So you can actually see the missiles. Huh. If I can see the missiles, can I actually avoid them? All right, let me see. I doubt it, but now I'm just curious. All right, now we're just being curious. Like here, let's see if this works. I mean, I'm taking damage. Yeah. Huh. I want my companions. I think my companions are probably making this a little harder for me. I would love it if they would go to a place that I could fast travel to. All right, fine. You know what? Just wait here.
Should have brought something.
Okay. I don't know. Like, also this should work, right? A stealth boy? Got like 5 more of these back at my base. I don't think this is gonna work, but let's see what happens. Not even a little bit. It's kind of cool that you can see the missiles. It's weird that I'm spamming tab and it's not opening my Pip-Boy at all. This is so strange to me. How can they see me? How can they see me? I did walk right into it. No, I literally walked into it. But I'm also kind of like wondering why they can see me. Like, why is that so easy for them to see me? I saw that one. I physically saw it. Oh, did I not tell them to wait that time? Okay. So this way is not good.
Should have brought some. Aw.
I would say that way is not good. All right. All right, I'm looking at the clock. This is probably the last thing we're going to do today, which is fine. Okay, so let's wait our companions here. Let's wait our companions here. Boy.
I hear reports of Legion raiding parties all over the place. They can't all be rumors.
And you stay here. Wait here. And then you wait here. Okay. And then we'll save back over. I don't mind that I paid him the 300 caps. I think it's actually kind of funny. Even if it was like totally wrong. To me it's worth it because of the humor of it. Okay. If I go along, the key is to get to the gate as quickly as possible. Okay, so I go over here. Okay. Okay. Move from building to building up the north side of the town on the front gate. Stick to the high cover on the northeast corner of the 2 buildings, then make a beeline for the gate. Northeast. Okay. Okay, we're ready? Uh-oh. Nope. Got stuck. Actually, why don't I just take a Med-X? I know I just cured my Med-X addiction, but might as well, right? And a Sierra Madre Martini. And a buff out. Okay. I think his advice was actually really helpful. I thought it was like a secret way of getting around to go to the trains, but that was actually pretty straightforward. Hello.
Hold it right there. Don't you move. How the hell did you survive that bombardment?
Run, hide, run. It's all in the timing.
But I had you zeroed in the whole time. Nobody's that fast. Move a muscle now and I'll blow you to pieces.
I didn't come here to attack you.
Then just stay where you are. Raquel will be here any second.
I'll take this from here. I'm Raquel, Master-at-Arms for the Nellis homeland. Mother Pearl, our eldest, wishes to speak to you.
Yeah. Of course. Lead the way.
Follow close and mind your behavior.
That's why I'm here.
Welcome, child. Took your sweet time getting here, didn't you? I've been waiting a good 5 years for an outsider to come along and visit.
Okay. You didn't roll out the red carpet.
Those howitzers of ours aren't just for entertainment, child. Explosive ordnance is what keeps the savages at a distance. Except you. There's something special about you, child, and it was the howitzers that gave you a chance to show it.
How might I be of assistance? I mean, I actually don't mind their approach. It's interesting. But yeah, I'm kind of not mad at that. They're just protecting their base. It's a little crazy, but they're just protecting their base. So yeah, how might I be of assistance? I think she's wearing a Pip-Boy vault suit, so this person definitely has an interesting past I'd love to hear about. And I also, for the quest, I need to get free access to this place so I can, like, read their computers and file cabinets and stuff.
Oh, so many ways. Small ones to begin with, so we can get used to what it's like to have a outsider around and about. Should that go well, maybe you can help in big ways, too. We'll have to see.
Well, we don't do speech checks, and so I don't want to say this. We're allowed to fail speech checks, but I actually just don't want to say that. Where do I start?
You picked a good time to stop by, for we're swimming in problems. My youngers can tell you all about it. Raquel could use help with the bug problem. Doc Argyle has wounded he's tending to.
Ooh, I can help with that.
Loyal and Jack might be looking for help with some repairs.
I can do that.
Or you could just go see Pete at the museum and hear the story of our people. All you have to do there is listen. Come and go as you like, help or don't help, I leave it up to you. But I hope you'll show my youngers that not every outsider needs to be blown up.
Okay. I think we are in a pretty good position with these people.
Evening.
So it looks like they are a minor faction, right? That's this game kind of defines minor factions. But we also have Ranger says some of them definitely need to be blown up. That's a good point. Yes. Yes. Not all strangers, but some of them definitely. I think this gives us a really good opportunity, and I'm kind of excited to take a little bit of break from House and the Strip. I would love to do their quest line, so I know I've kind of laid out like the next kind of big swath of things we're going to do, which is checking out these minor factions and then really getting a really strong understanding of the whole New Vegas area, and then turning that into a oh, hello everybody. Wow. Okay, everybody's here.
Mother Pearl's instructions are clear.
Into
you can move freely around Nellis, and artillery
going back
spotters
to a
have orders
DLC
not
to kind of
fire
take a break
on
from
you.
things. But
These are
at the same time, this sounds
privileges.
exciting.
Don't abuse them.
You got bug problems. You need repairs. I can do all this. I love it.
Long story short, the power failed a few days ago because giant ants have tunneled into the generator room and set up a nest.
I have a bug stomper
I led
perk.
a team down to exterminate them, but there were so many of them. We lost. 2 killed, 3 wounded. Personally, I think it's more than a savage can handle. But if you want to kill those ants and switch the power back on, feel free.
I don't like being called a savage. Can we just, like, can we work on that? Can we work on our language a little? I can handle a few
anyone
ants.
can. But there's more than a few down there. See for yourself. One other thing. The ants must be eating gunpowder from the munitions down there. Or something. They exploded when hit by a flamethrower. One of us was using a laser pistol. Same thing. Bullets seem okay. Just don't hit the artillery shells. Loyal's been working on some kind of weapon to use against them. Maybe you should check with him.
Okay, so can't use a laser pistol. Huh, that's kind of funny. I do carry 10 millimeters of backup for all kinds of situations like this. Let's go grab my companions. We gotta grab our companions, obviously. Which works out, because let's also go get our 6 hundo caps. Yeah, his advice was actually really good advice. Just wrap around the mountain. That's an easier way to say it. Which is exactly what you said too, Ranger. I don't want to dismiss you giving me that same advice, just so we're clear. But I was trying to, from a gameplay point of view, figure out what the game was trying to tell me. And the game said, nobody's ever come back from the train. I was like, let's try the train. Here I'm thinking Fallout 4 logic, where it's like full of ghouls or something. No, it's just an easy way for them to shoot you.
Jumping Jesus on a pogo stick. You're the first one to make it through alive, let alone manage a return trip.
I believe you said you'd double my money.
Yep. Here are your caps. Sorry about that. Poor memory. Here you go. That was pretty incredible. I've never seen anyone come out of the Boomer's reign of death alive before.
Okay. There we go. So now I can just target the quest Voleri? Now I can just target that quest, and I won't have so many like other crazy quest markers and stuff going on.
I still can't believe how
because there's like 3 quests we need to do here. But before we do one of them, let's get this one out of the way. I wish it would default to the quest marker closest to where you are. Here, let's get this one out of the way. I think there is... We want to collect the Paladin note. Probably what happened, and I guess we'll see this from the patrol notes, is I'm guessing they went to go investigate the boomers and got blown up. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, I'll pick up some power armor. Pick up some microfusion cell, too. Oh, I wonder how she's going to feel about this. All right, more power armor. Power armor sells for a lot, so I might find some, like, generic metal armor to repair it and then just sell it. And, I'm wearing light armor because of the light armor perk. Also, from a role play point of view, that's what I'm wearing. Take that laser rifle. I've been needing laser rifles to repair my laser rifle. They're not super expensive, though, so you can buy a laser rifle pretty cheap.
You're making me carry the heavy stuff, aren't you?
I am literally going to make you carry the heavy stuff. Like both of these Brotherhood of Steel's armors. Actually, can she wear them? Oh, she can! Oh, cool! That's a little creepy, the like broken off foot. All right, let's play the tape. Oh, it's not okay. All right. Paladin escort are investigating the military base in the northeast and components we need. We've had reports that the current occupants are fiercely territorial, but it's highly unlikely that any weapons can seriously threaten someone in full power armor. Yep, it is really the hubris of the Brotherhood. I wonder... So, I did play Fallout 1, like, back in the day. And I never beat it, but I did watch my friend, Spooky Joe, beat it. So I know the ending and stuff, but I never beat it myself. And there's a ton that I never saw in the game. But I did play it. And I remember the Brotherhood being so powerful. And I forgot exactly what year that set in, but it is well before this in terms of the timeline. Or just shoot the weak spot below the chest point. Yes, that was a really cool moment in Fallout TV show. I love the Fallout TV show, by the way. Fallout TV show is good. Super excited for season 2. Absolutely. But neither here nor there. So the Brotherhood in season 1 is like a legit terrifying force. And I think part of the lesson of this game, specifically New Vegas, is how left behind they are. Like their power armor and their laser weapons and all of that. They're so powerful 100 years ago. But in that time, other people have even learned to make and repair laser weapons. Maybe they don't. Maybe power armor is not something they made, but maybe they don't need power armor. There's a pulse gun that we're looking for. Like, there's a lot of stuff that they don't have access to. I don't know how this repairs this 20%, but sure. And I think that's kind of the lesson of this game, right? I think that's a literal lesson of this game, an intentional lesson of this game, is that yeah, you guys were a very powerful force.
Evening.
100 years ago, but
what's the situation
hiding in your
with the
bunker
giant
isn't
ants?
doing you any favors now. Still in progress.
It's not.
Rude.
What's your step, sister?
Okay, so we want to probably collect every quest in this whole place. We'll do the ants. There's something we need to repair in the hangar. It looks like it's nighttime, so everybody is going to bed. So I guess we just wait, which is like kind of annoying. But maybe this is a good time to kind of call it anyways. Today has been a Fallout 1 takes in 2161. Really? Yeah. So yeah, over 100 years. Wow. Yeah. So that's right. Yeah. Because where are we at right now? Yeah, we're in 2281. Yeah. So yeah, 120 years ago. Thanks for looking that up. 120 years ago, the Brotherhood was this absolutely terrifying force, but I don't think the Brotherhood from Fallout 1 is very different from the Brotherhood of Fallout 4, even, except for maybe the Pridwin or something. So, yeah, we're the savages of the wasteland have advanced over 120 years. The Brotherhood hasn't. Maybe that's my thesis, and I think that's also a point this game tries to make, but we'll see. All right, I think we'll just literally call it right here. In the middle of, I think this is runway. We'll call it there. So let's talk about what we did today and talk about what we're going to do next time. I think next time is pretty clear. So we'll start with that. Next time, we're going to just do every single boomer quest we can. And then we will move on to probably the next minor faction, which I haven't quite decided yet. I don't want to return to House yet. We want to progress the If I Can Make You Care storyline with Veronica. So we're doing these things in parallel. So we're the boomers. We're going to meet the other factions. We're going to progress her storyline. We're going to progress the Brotherhood storyline of changing out the Elder, which I actually don't think I want to, but let's talk to them and find out. We got to collect all this information first, and that's kind of the process that we're going to be taking. So there we go. That's our plan. And today what we accomplished was Caesar gave us a mark to come to the fort and say hello. We said hello. We upgraded the chip. We upgraded the Securitrons. They are probably, we don't know the details yet, but they're probably much more deadly. And we still haven't quite decided. Are we sticking with Mr. House? Are we sticking with Yes Man? Or are we going to switch to Yes Man? Are we going to go back to the NCR? I do want to go back to the NCR and do some quests. We haven't even talked to them yet. But either way, the Legion really thought so highly of themselves and invited me in to their home. Somebody who has wiped out Nellis, we're at Nellis, wiped out Nelson, wiped out Cottonwood Cove, took out their Fumantari, and they, again, welcomed me right in. And at no point did I ever say that we were friends, did I ever forgive them, and I never would, and never did. And so the Legion's fort has been destroyed, their army has not been destroyed. But that's what we're going to call it. Thank you, everybody, for joining me today. I do greatly appreciate that. So look forward to seeing you then. Thanks, everybody. Bye.